into your bitch like I was Drake.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy, Eazy, joined by my man, Spin More.
What up?
We got Young Sus in the TD booth, as always. My guy, JB Smooth with the ones and twos. Shout out to JB Smooth. It's the show is just better with music, for me at least.
For sure.
Speaking of music, if you guys missed it, waiting for that 10-second, 30-second Jared Goff presser the Detroit Lions had like about a half hour ago. They had a half-hour wait time, and they're just playing this beat on loop.
It was pretty cold beat.
It was a cold beat. It was so cold. You got down to it.
I dropped down, just dropped some bars. Nothing crazy, nothing light. Just
what was in the pocket.
Just off, pull it out of the pocket. Put it on the table.
Always in pocket.
Sometimes you just gotta put it on the table, and that's what I did. I just went for it. So
had a couple bars in there. I was appreciative of it.
Sign me, Jay-Z.
Sign me, Jay-Z.
Yo, Hov, what up?
Matter of fact, I'm about to
$15 million or dinner with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was
dinner with Jay-Z. That's game for life. It's losers.
Wildest shit to me.
Give me $15 million on heartbeat, man. Fuck Jay-Z.
I'll take the dinner. I need that advice, man.
Are you serious, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I need that advice. He's
Over
gonna
what kind of advice did he give it to you? He was a drug dealer.
I'm gonna double $15 million with Jay-Z.
How are you gonna have 15 million to double? Have the $15 million to double.
I'm just saying. Just give me that advice. That lifelong advice. I'm saying.
No, man.
I'll take the advice all day.
Nah.
Why would you do that?
You taking dinner with Jay-Z over? Was it 15 mil? What was it?
15 mil.
Who knows? Beyonce could be there too.
That
ain't worth 15 million.
Not worth it. Beyonce is fine, but
yeah,
I'll take the advice.
15 million. I can find a couple Beyonces.
What advice is he giving you?
I can find a couple
Jay-Z.
Beyonces if I got 15 mil.
Man, crazy. Jay-Z's one of my favorite rappers ever, but I'm taking $15 million every day of the week. I'm taking $500,000. I'm taking $50,000.
I'm playing a long game here, fellas. Playing a long game.
I don't know about 50,000.
Yeah. Okay.
$500,000 for sure.
100,000. I take 100,000. What is he doing for you?
I don't know,
that
but
meeting?
100,000 isn't like life-changing money.
All right, let's think of it this way. And Jay-Z does have a B, so maybe this is. By the way, does he have a whole B like to himself, or is like him and Beyonce have a
B?
He
has a
he's
B
got
himself.
A whole B.
Now, okay.
Yes.
Ain't no such thing as an ugly
I know at some
now.
point. At some point, it was like, you know what I'm saying, like them collectively had that billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a whole B. Jay's got a whole B.
I mean, he definitely could give $15 million worth of advice, but I'll take the $15 million and figure it out.
100%.
What advice is he giving at 15 minutes? He says it in his raps. I think any extra advice he give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Buy art.
Yeah, buy art. Buy
Could have
land.
bought a place in Dumbo for like $15 million. Guess how I'm feeling? Dumbo.
So, side question.
Don't get
You
killed
take
over
that
the neighborhood.
$15 million. What are you doing with that $15 million?
Everything he says in his rap song. Buy me a piece of art. All right. I'm not getting killed over the neighborhood that my mama's renting.
I'm retired.
Okay.
Google it.
I'm signing Rihanna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sus, there's a picture in Slack if you want. It's our mixtape cover album.
All right, got you.
I just now opened up Twitter to save it, and I saw some comments.
Got you. That's
Boys
going up on the
us.
screen
I
in
got
just
Nico.
a few
They got the
seconds.
Megan Thee Stallion knees.
Yeah, that shit
real
dead,
hot girl
bro.
shit.
You know what? I'm about to actually make that a poll. The Jay-Z 15 million thing.
Megan Thee Stallion's fine.
No, you got to do the
fine.
50,000, which is what it originally was.
It's 50,000.
No.
It was 50.
It was more than
or no,
that.
it was 500. Sorry, 500.
Yeah, that's what it was.
500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z.
All right, but I'm making a poll. Anybody listening?
All I know is if you're taking dinner with Jay-Z, you better run that tab up so if it gets close to 500,000.
That's true. Yeah,
Jay
I don't
ain't
think
never
there's
had a cover like this, though. He ain't never had a cover like this,
Hell
though.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's like
Streets is watching.
Those threes are crispy.
$15 million worth of advice. I don't even know if that even exists. Oh,
They said we got
I
the hot
misheard.
girl knees.
The hot girl knees,
Yeah.
the Megan Stallion knees. Hey, that's why I say like there's a difference. Like
Period.
there's fat and there's heavyweight. So
Yes.
I'm saying like you could get you might get around with like teasing a fat guy. Heavyweight will fuck you up. All right, I'm just saying like
It's true.
some athletic big men in the building. Chris Barnett, one of them too, with another victory this past week or two. Shout out. But nonetheless, hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the show. We appreciate everyone who's rocking with us today. What are you laughing at now?
They said caked up.
Oh boy, who said that?
It's not me.
That's probably
Damn,
sus.
those boys thick.
That's Suss's burner account. Justin Jackson, I know a lot of us were kind of, I guess, upset a little bit when he didn't make the official 53-man roster. However, today he's been made officially. Well, I think I moved up like before the game last week, but I think they gave him a contract today or something like that. He's part of the 53.
Yeah, they moved him up from the practice squad.
Now, is it the same situation as like Craig Reynolds, where they gave him like an actual deal, or is it like the same as what happened on Sunday when he got moved up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they signed him from the practice squad, so they gave him an actual deal, brought him in. Happy for my guy Justin Jackson. I think that's, a good addition. We'll see if he gets any PT against the Commanders on Sunday. I feel like they're just, loading up that back room because they're scared that DeAndre Swift maybe going down. 'Cause we saw DeAndre Swift going crazy against the Eagles. Highest graded running back per Pro Football Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Most yards per carry in Lions history. The dude was a menace out there, and so hopefully they can keep that going. But yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with them bringing him up, making the call, bringing up Justin Jackson.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too. And when I saw the signing, they had him as a kick returner. I peeped that. Had him kick return, punt return. I was actually kind of surprised I didn't utilize, or I guess I didn't see him in the game on the offensive side of the ball. And maybe I missed him if he was, but Khalif Raymond.
Yeah,
I didn't see him out there running any routes. Which, I mean, again, that's a testament to the wide receiving core this year.
Receivers is deep.
A lot better.
Squad deep on a Tuesday up in here. And it's, the receivers are deep. And they go deep. And,
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
we saw DJ Chark. He had that nice catch over the shoulder in the touchdown in the end zone for the touchdown. I was very excited. We saw Josh Reynolds out there doing his thing. We don't even got J-Mo yet.
Bro, I'm telling you, like when I saw Josh Reynolds drop that ball, immediately my head went to like, in like 5 more weeks, that's Jameson Williams.
Yeah, versus Cooper Rush.
In that situation, yeah. Versus Cooper Rush.
I don't know. They said it might only be 4 weeks that Dak's out, but.
Really?
Yeah.
It's some of his thumb, right?
Yeah, he had thumb surgery.
I mean, that offense looked boo-boo either way. But no, immediately when I saw Josh Reynolds drop that ball, I was like, damn, bro, that's to the crib.
Yeah, that's going to be J-Mo. He's taking that boy to the crib for sure.
Shit made me excited. Brad Holmes, we went over the draft the draft picks that Bob Quinn had a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And we were like, okay, he had like a 2, his first 2 drafts were okay. But I just can't help myself. I'm super excited about like these guys that Brad's brought in. Because like J-Mo's still one we haven't even seen on the field yet. We've already seen the production out of, well, I can't say we saw the production per se.
I was gonna say we didn't see no production.
But
ain't see no production out of that, man.
I watched that tape today too, by the way. I was shipping out some of those shirts, and like, dude was back there.
He was back there, yeah. But
often too.
Back there don't matter unless you wrap him up and take him down.
You know what I'm saying?
You always wrap him up. That's rule number 1. Wrap that shit. But it's, I was excited out of what I saw. Like we said yesterday, he was getting back there, getting in the backfield, causing some havoc. He just didn't get the payoff. Didn't get the to bust his nut. So hopefully that'll happen against Carson Wentz, because like we said, Carson Wentz is nothing athletically compared to Jalen Hurts. So
yeah,
hopefully he can make something happen against Carson.
100%. Speaking of busting nuts, our guy Malcolm Rodriguez was busting some ass.
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey, Pro Bowl, All-Pro center, and his brother was giving him some slack for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
I think we had the video from that one.
I believe so. Let me check.
Yeah, that was as dope that he did that.
Yeah, everybody knows what we're talking about,
Is that from a podcast, by the way?
Yeah, I think they have a podcast together.
That's
the
dope.
New Heights and Jukes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I do got that. 1 second. There we go.
So I'm not gonna lie, brother. You're viral right now because of your encounter with Malcolm Rodriguez.
Yep.
Gave you a good old WWE hip toss.
It was good. I thought I had him. I was driving him in the end zone, and right at the last second, did not see it coming. It was impressive nonetheless. He's a good player, and it's not the first time I've been viral for getting my ass kicked, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
I got hip tossed by Von Miller like my second year in the league, and
that was him talking about what we all saw. Fucking, it's funny. Shout out to my guy Malcolm, putting fear in Pro Bowlers game 1.
Yeah,
he said he's a good player. He got my ass, and he did. He said I thought I had him, and then It makes me think of that one
That's
video.
what it was like, too.
You know that video of that surfer guy where he's like, you smack the lip, and then you drop in, blah. That just made me think of that. But no, yeah, it's Malcolm doing Malcolm things. He said that we heard him talking during Hard Knocks before Colts practice, joint practice. He was talking to Kelvin Shepherd.
Oh yeah,
and Kelvin Shepherd was like, "What are you gonna do? You know, if one of these guys gets their hands into you?" He's like, "I'm gonna hip toss him." And he did it against a Pro Bowl center, arguably the best center in the league. And he got some respect for it. And so, I'm happy to see my boy Malcolm out there getting love and doing what he does, being the wrestler, being that aggressor, and tossing a much bigger man on the ground.
Doug, I'm telling you guys, like I get the arm length and I get at a certain extent the height, but like you put on the tape, like he was doing that in college. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how he fell as far as he did in the 6th round, running as fast as he did, being as strong as he is, and the tape on top of it blows my mind, bro. It really does. But Malcolm, I was chatting to him this week because obviously we had him on. If you guys watched us on the previous channel, we're trying to get him, on Tuesdays with Rodrigo. He blew up since then. You know what I'm saying? So we may have to wait our turn on that one. But I told him we need his version of that story too.
Yeah,
because
hell yeah.
It's got to be pretty fucking awesome. And you can do it, right? You've done it at the collegiate level, but like to do it against Jason Kelsey, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Yeah, you got to put that air around it. But like, okay,
for sure.
Look, I'm her. I'm her now. What?
You're her.
Yeah.
He's him.
No, I didn't mean like that. Yeah. I was talking like
whatever they identify.
Oh, he like here.
Yes.
Like I'm her.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were calling him her. He's him.
Like a guy Joaquin Buckley and they're talking like down there.
Down there. Yeah, that's how they talk down there. Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean it's him?
Her. What do you mean her?
I'm Herthy Turner.
Herthy Turner. No, but yeah, it was good to see our boy Malcolm going crazy like that, making plays. Like we talked about yesterday, he was the 5th highest graded rookie.
Yeah.
By Pro Football Focus, so he's getting some shine, getting some love. It feels good. Like we called it. We were there day one. Literally day one.
Yeah.
The first day he was a part of the Lions organization, the day after he was drafted. We were there and we told you, like, this guy's going to be a problem.
He was funny. Today I almost quote tweeted my because I had to take on Trayvon Walker that like I got trashed for. I was dissing him. And he obviously ended up going up number 1 overall. Last week had a sack and a pick, and I was going to quote tweet it, but I was like, nah, let me enjoy my praise from Malcolm a little bit longer.
Good takes.
Yeah. I'll let Trayvon have like another good week, and then maybe I'll post that.
Yeah.
JB, how you feel about Malcolm Rodriguez? You were with us during those times.
Oh yeah, I like Malcolm Rodriguez. Of course, I gotta grade him as you guys graded both Aiden and Malcolm Rodriguez the other day. I gotta grade him on the rookie curve. I still give him that solid B-, C+. I mean, he was back there. He was disrupting plays. He was where he needed to be during all those plays. So I got to give credit to him right now. And even in the chat, Devin99 is calling Malcolm Rodriguez the Rookie of the Year. So I don't know if I would go that far.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far.
I got to give credit where credit is due. Hats off to the man.
For sure.
I am very curious. I might even check that during the break, what his odds are. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know that he's going to get it because you know how that stuff works. A lot of it's hype train. A lot of it's how well your team's doing. I mean, Micah Parsons, there was no doubt in my mind that he was winning Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. But I got to imagine his odds have changed just a little bit. I wonder if you could even find him on books back then.
Probably not.
At that time, yeah. 6th round rookie. It must be some crazy odds.
Yeah, I highly doubt you could find him on books back in the day.
Man. 5 weeks ago.
Back in the day, 5 weeks ago, a month ago.
Hey,
Malcolm Rodriguez is plus 5,000.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so you put some bread on that, make some money, get you a pretty girl, win you some
get
front
you
row
a
tickets.
dinner with Jay-Z.
Yeah, get you a dinner with Jay-Z. Or get you a pretty girl to win some front row tickets. Because Woodward Sports is going to hook you up only if you outkicked your coverage, because the Woodward Sports Network is giving you a chance to sit front row for the Detroit versus Washington football game. That's right. We're looking for the ugliest guy and the hottest girl. So, fellas, if you know you've outkicked your coverage, here's your chance. Post a pic of you and your superior-looking partner on Twitter or Instagram with hashtag Woodward Front Row. Follow us, tag Woodward Sports, and hurry, because we're giving them away on the 16th. So make sure if you've outkicked your coverage, you cash in with some front row tickets. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll be right back.
It took exploring 50 different formulas and hosting countless taste tests, but we believe Gypsy Vodka is the smoothest vodka on the market. Don't believe us? Ask the owners.
Mike and Adam Kazanowski with High Five Spirits Distillery. We're in close to about 1,200 locations throughout Michigan. We wanted to create a brand that was geared more towards freedom, love, adventure, and at the end of the day, we really wanted to tell a story that inspired other people to take risks, follow their dreams, whatever that might be.
Hey, it's Scott from the Woodward Bet Show. Hey, we got 56 days till NFL season starts. We're excited about it. We're starting to talk about it. We're talking about best ball, fantasy drafts, all kinds of stuff. Make sure you guys check us out at 4:30 at the Woodward Bets YouTube page. Hey, listen, you also got to make sure you check out oddstrader.com. It's got live scoring, play-by-play updates, the best place to check all the odds of sports books right in the palm of your hand. Hey, let's get to some winners. That's all we know we want. Listen, what we're going to do here today, we're rolling with the Braves. They got old Dusty Anibal Sanchez coming back for the Nats. Nats just 1-12 the last 13 games. Sounds good to me. Let's roll Braves minus 1.5. Oddstrader.com, Woodward Bets. Check it out.
Check it out.
Guys, I know you love to see the heavyweights at the nightclub on Mondays. You don't want to see your daughters there, all right? Avoid that. Get them in a good school. Get them a good education, man, at the Academy of Warren. It's the Academy of Warren, man. It's a brand new state-of-the-art sports dome field house that has a regulation basketball court, a volleyball court, soccer field that could also be used for 7-on-7 football. No poles in there, man. I'm telling you, be smart. K-8 features AM and PM latchkey, small classroom sizes, a learning street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Hope Mifflin curriculum, academic games, and K-8 athletics guides. Again, you like to see us at the Cali on the Mondays. You want to see your daughters in there. Enroll them today at theacademyofwarren.net.
All right.
Just say it, man. I'm trying to save people from around here, man. Speaking of people around here, yesterday we had a topic.
We did.
If you take your phone, you hit the selfie mode somewhere around the belt line, you just look down, snap that pic. It's what your girl sees when she's giving you that sloppy. Mm-hmm. So I hit the group chat today. Here's pick number one. I'm rolling these in all day.
All day.
This is Anthony. He's Pistons Talk on Twitter, and he's part of our social media team here. Dear God.
The eyes.
Yeah,
Let's
the
see
eyes.
Let's see another one.
Oh, you want another one?
Oh, my God.
That's his O face. That might be the very...
Roman Bruno.
This is Roman.
Showing off his O
Stutter
face.
dud. No. I'm not playing.
Yeah, I'm not picking. They're not a bust or a stud. They're not a stud or a dud.
That's
you think that's what he tells his girl? When she's asking how good is it?
I'm not a stud or a dud.
It's not a stud or a dud.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
I'm a solid 6.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spinmo Rex.
What up, Doug?
Young Sus in the TD booth. My man JB Smooth on the 1s and 2s. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. We try and get people in here and get it on and popping. Some news broke today, or you found today on SI.com. The Detroit Lions are favored against the Washington Commanders for the first time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, for the first time in 24 games. The last time was November 22nd, 2020, against the Carolina Panthers, in which we got shut out. We lost that one.
Against PJ fucking Walker.
Yes.
We lost 20-0 against an XFL or USFL, whichever the hell it was at that point, quarterback. Came in there and shut us out. 20-0.
Yep.
And we were favored. That was the only time we've been favored since then. That was November 22nd, 2020. It's been a while since I could bet on the Lions. It's been a while.
Hold my head
since
over high on
they
that
were
one too,
favored.
man.
And it was bad. It was very bad. And I hope, this week's not that bad, okay? I hope we're not. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Don't do drugs. But.
And even then, I feel like we got
nervous.
getting favored in that Panthers game. We got the benefit of the doubt because we had the XFL quarterback, PJ, whatever the hell his last name was, playing. I think that's the only reason why we were favored in that game. But come this Sunday will be the first time, as we said, in 24 games, the Detroit Lions are a 2.5-point favorite against the Washington Commanders at home. And by the way, guys, I went back and I watched Nick Sirianni's press conference after the Detroit Lions game. I wanted to watch Jalen Hurts as well. They said the crowd noise was a problem, okay? So, if you guys are going there Sunday, make sure to turn it up. I don't know if you remember back to the first episode of Heavyweights. I was telling you, I just take girls on dates. If they weren't yelling on third down, I'd be all hammered scream, bitch! You have to cheer on third down. It's the rules.
Dude, it's...
So you got to turn up, though.
The Lions could have that 12-man. They could have that atmosphere because it is a dome. It gets loud in Ford Field.
Yeah.
And we're juiced up. We're coming off Hard Knocks. We saw everybody scrapping after the damn game. People were... You were fighting Lions fans. Fight some Eagles fans.
Lions on line crime.
No Lions on Lions crime.
Don't encourage any fights, Spencer.
I'm not encouraging fights, but if you're gonna fight somebody on the other team. Fight a fan of the other team. Don't jump Lions fans, man. That's nobody likes to see that. But
hold on, real quick on the poll update because I just want to close it. 99%, 500K, 1% dinner with Jay-Z. I apologize. I had to say that before
Blues Party said I'd rather have $1,000 than dinner with Jay-Z.
Damn.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna fight somebody, fight a fan of the other team. Slap around some Commanders fans. I don't know.
Stop encouraging. Don't listen to this guy. What are you doing right now?
Go out there and kick some ass. I'm the bad dad.
You see a little kid in the Commanders jersey walking up the stairs? Big boot his ass.
Kick him down so he's rolling down the stairs. And when his dad comes up, punch him in the stomach. That's how Detroit gets down, baby.
I was, when I had season tickets once, there was a guy sitting behind me. And he had a Lions jersey. It was at a Bears game. I hate the Bears. And he's probably one of the reasons why. But he had a Bears jersey underneath his line. He was a Bears fan, but he was like scared to be in Detroit. I'm like, dog, that's the softest shit I've ever seen in my life. He thought I was being funny about it. I was like, no, that's fucking embarrassing. And I hate the fucking Bears. Get the fuck out of here.
When I was at the Chiefs game, me and my brother and my dad, we went and saw that game. We almost beat the Chiefs a couple years ago. We were sitting behind this kid, and he was wearing a Chiefs jersey, and he had a hoodie on. And we were putting our hot dog wrappers and peanut shells and shit in his hood. And this lady,
awesome.
A couple seats down from us, was like, "Stop it!" I was like, "Shut up, bitch! This is the enemy right here." And we just kept doing it, kept putting all our trash in the kid's hood. It was pretty fun. I hope he threw it up to walk out and shit. Pour it all over his head. It's empty mustard packets, peanut shells, all that good shit.
That's fucking awesome. But the 24 games, this is the longest active streak in the NFL, breaking it against the Commanders. Obviously, like I said, a 2.5-point favorite against them. As I said, Spencer, this is a must-win game.
It is. Yeah, it is. We have another reason why it's a must-win game, but we'll get into that later.
Hey, drop it now.
You want to do it now?
As well. Yeah.
All right, so since 2018, there has only been a single team in the NFL to start 0-2 and make the playoffs, and that was the Houston Texans in 2018. In 2020, there were 11 teams that started 0-2. They all missed the playoffs. In 2021, there were 7 teams that started 0-2. They all missed the playoffs. So, for all you Kool-Aid drinking, kneecap biting, Dan Campbell's the man preaching Lions fans out there, this is a must win if you really think we're going to make the playoffs. Personally, I do not. I do not have that expectation of the Lions this year. I have them at 7 wins, and I think that's a good bar to set. That shows improvement. But if you think the Lions can even sniff the playoffs, they need to win this week at home against the Commanders. It is a must win because history tells us, like I said, since 2018, there's only been one team to start 0-2 and make the playoffs, and that was the Houston Texans. And I believe that was on the backs of J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Deshaun Watson was in the league at that point
DeAndre Hopkins, I think, was there.
DeAndre Hopkins is on that team as well. It might have been Matt Schaub's last year or something, but that was a good team with a lot of talent. The Lions, if you hope them to make the playoffs, if you're Ryan Armani, if you were Eazy a couple weeks ago, if you were one of these guys that are saying the Lions can get to 10 wins, the Lions can fight for those playoffs, they need to win this week. Exactly, JB. Playoffs. Talking about playoffs. You got to win a game. And you got to win a game this week. Because history repeats itself, and that's just how it goes.
Same way that these rappers always bite each other's flows.
Yes. Justin Timberlake, Eminem, and Macklemore.
I can't believe you hate that album.
Yeah, you're fucking garbage for that, by the way. That infuriates me.
It's just, it's different.
Keep going.
There's a different standard that he should be held to, and that didn't reach that standard.
I want to hold you on a higher standard, and I don't want to hear your take on it.
It is a must-win. It is a must-win to keep the fans engaged as the Lions. It is a must-win to keep the players engaged as the Lions, to keep that belief strong. If you start off with 3 wins in your first 19 games as the head coach, that doesn't look too good.
It's not a good look.
So you need to win to keep that hope alive, to keep the dream alive, and the faulty playoff hopes that some fans have. Again, like I said, personally, I do not. I do not believe they make the playoffs. But I do believe they are going to win this game. I had them winning this game before the season. I had this as their first win. I had them losing to the Eagles, and I had them beating the Commanders, which I think they can go out there and do because they're a subpar team. But for all the Kool-Aid drinkers out there, if they don't win this game, they're not making the playoffs. 18 teams in the past 2 years
18 teams
have started
18 teams.
0-2. None of them have made the playoffs. So just let that sink in a little bit.
What a dick.
I'm sorry, man. I just got to do it. I just got to bring the facts.
I have another fun fact. And for you Kool-Aid drinkers, please don't buy into this, but I do want to give you guys some hope. I'll be the good cop. In 1995, the Detroit Lions did start 0-3, and they still made the playoffs. And in 2001,
in 1995,
1995.
Okay, before I was born, Lions made it happen.
Before you were born?
I was born in 96.
Damn. Birthday's Monday. Make sure you guys turn up. Coliseum Nightclub. In 2001, the New England Patriots started 0-2, and they won the Super Bowl.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I've been playing good cop. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm taking sample sizes from this decade of football, of the new NFL, of last year, where 7 teams did it: the Colts, the Jaguars, the Vikings, the Giants, the Lions, the Falcons, and the Jets. None of them made the playoffs. 11 teams. The Dolphins, the Jets, the Bengals, the Texans, the Broncos, the Giants, the Eagles, the Lions, the Vikings, the Falcons, and the Panthers in 2020. None of them made the playoffs. So
in 2007, the New York Giants started 0-2 and won the Super Bowl.
2007. So almost
digress.
20 years ago.
Hey, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just,
it ain't going to happen.
I just want to give the Slappy some hope, Well.
Because
you want people to fight anyway.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm just going to help you make that happen. You might get arrested doing that, man. You was on here exciting a riot. I also said to kick a baby, though.
Yeah.
But that's clearly a joke,
Burn down the establishment.
Whoa. Go to my ex's house at 2-0. I'm just kidding.
Fuck that bitch.
Hey, yo, Spinny, if you had a fight coming up, where would you go to get in shape?
Planet Fitness, obviously. Because as you know, we broadcast this show live from the Planet Fitness studios in Birmingham. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can get a membership for a non-intimidating judgment-free atmosphere. The membership would only cost you $10, or you can get the Black Card for $24.99. Black Card members enjoy the use of amenities such as unlimited tanning, hydro massage chairs, and total body enhancement, along with access to over 2K. Planet Fitness is worldwide. So make sure you join today in club or online at planetfitness.com. planetfitness.com. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll be right back.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
When you need apparel, there's only one place to go. Big Frog in Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing, Big Frog has it all in all the styles you want. So whether it's a sports team, fundraiser, school event, or corporate needs, Big Frog is your one-stop destination. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG.
You guys, at Ulta, uptime matters. That's why Ulta Equipment has given you everything you need to get the job done. You got a big project coming up?
Yeah.
Alta Rinse got you covered. All right, give them a call today at 844 go to Alta. Again, 844 go to Alta. Alta Equipment where
Uptime
matters. Did you mean to do that?
Jeff. Man. Jeff's looking like he's got that post-nut syndrome. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, post-nut clarity.
A little bit.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That or like, Shorty's using the teeth or something. Like, what are you doing down there?
Put the choppers away.
Yo, we did meet Jeff's future father this past week, and I hope he's not watching today's show.
I hope he's not seeing it.
Shout out.
He's the man.
Shout out to Papa Lex. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream, try and get this thing popping in here. I'm your boy, joined by my man Spin Rex.
Hello.
We got Young Sus in the TV booth, my man JB Smooth in the audio booth. And actually, JB, I want to go to you real quick. Have you thought long and hard about your decision here with the Jay-Z dinner?
Hard.
Yeah, I guess I messed up on my end. Let me reintroduce myself and say that I will probably take that 500 or 500K instead of the advice from Jay-Z. But I still think it's valid on my end, no matter what. I would still like some advice from Jay-Z. Maybe I could pay him like 100K just to get a tad bit of advice.
I thought you was gonna come a little different and just be like, you know what, I'm that 1%, man. I'm that 1%. I'm just cut different.
I'll come out and admit that I was at 1%. So yeah, the 98 to 2%. Yeah, that 2%. Yeah, that was me.
We're all the 1%.
Yeah.
We're not the 1%.
Definitely not.
Technically, though, in the world we are. First world problems.
Yeah, that's true.
We are the 1% of the world. Nonetheless, got deep. Man, kiss your grandmother's rugged mom.
She can go fast,
Be thankful
man.
for what you got. Hit the like
I'm
button.
very thankful for what I got.
Yeah.
The NFL has admitted to missing the intentional grounding call in the Detroit Lions game against the Philadelphia Eagles. It was first and goal at the 6-yard line at what would have been Aiden Hutchinson's first career sack before Jalen Hurts thoughtlessly threw the ball ahead of him, resulting in what should have been intentional grounding. But obviously they missed that call. The NFL, said, hey, we fucked up. I don't know what, I never got that, by the way. Maybe it's so like they could look at with the rules committee at the end of the year. I'm not 100% sure. But I looked at this through like a different lens a little bit, Spinny. I thought maybe this was like a turning of the page to a question Owen once asked. He said, how long are we going to be the SOL Lions? Like, how long are we the same old Lions? And I think the fact that us as fans didn't blame like that call, because typically when stuff like that happens, we're bitching. We're you know what I'm saying? We're screaming. The refs are always against us. There's always shitty calls against us. That wasn't the case. We didn't blame that. We went back to like the onside kick and other situations. Like, is there any type of like resonance there for you? It being the end of the SOL. I'm turning. Let's just begin to lift the page up. I'm saying not fully turn, but you saying you're starting.
Here I am on the road again. No, get the fuck out of here. That is some SOL shit. Is that it's like, oh, my bad, guys. We missed this one. This huge call that would have been a giant call in the game. Hey, NFL referees, right here, buddy. Right here from all of Detroit. Take some of that. Because that pisses me off so much. Like, yeah, we fucked up. Sorry, we'll get you next time. You're not going to get us next time. You never get us next time. It's always, at least we came out and said, hey, sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're so sorry. I don't want to hear that shit. I want you to make the damn call when it's right in front of you. Not to come out after the game. Oh, I'm sorry. We missed that one. We'll get you back. Shut up. You referees suck.
They do suck.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. That's embarrassing.
I mean, we do tend to get.
It was so obvious,
we do tend to get fucked.
So obvious. Like,
Yeah.
he was inside the tackle box. He chucked the ball at his feet. Didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Can they just do whatever they want? They're like, oh, it's against the Lions. It won't really matter.
Like, honestly, that's like literally what happened. And I think it's said on the broadcast too. They're like, yeah, that was both fouls there. They just all right, fuck it.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
no big deal.
yeah, it's the Lions anyway.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts. How about that guy? He can do whatever the fuck he wants and gets away with it.
This place is sold out full of people who still root for this losing ass fucking team.
Yeah.
They don't even know this is a rule. Fuck them anyway. No, man. I mean,
they should have fought the refs after the game, not each other. They should have jumped the refs instead of fighting each other.
Dog, my entire life growing up, as shitty as it sounds, I'm thinking like, yo, we're Detroit. You're supposed to be like bad and tough, all that stuff like that. How do these referees
keep getting away with this?
Yeah, leave this city unscathed.
Yeah,
every single time.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
Now we're not saying that cost us the game.
No,
that lost the game because it's not. The defense couldn't stop them. That's what lost us the game. But that's a big call, and I'm sick of seeing this all the time. I'm sick of seeing it all the time.
Yeah.
Because there have been situations where it did. This wasn't one of them.
Calvin Johnson.
I want that to make sure if you guys clip this, put this in the clip because I don't want people like, oh, they're saying that that did not cost us the game. We lost the game for other reasons, but still. I want some longest yard, Adam Sandler, protect the Nuggets type shit, where we throw the ball right at the ref's nards until he makes the right calls. Like,
Jared Goff's not good enough to do that, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. It just like hits the guy's thigh. He's like, what the fuck is that?
It makes that fucking cushion sound. So what the fuck was that? Or gets picked off.
All you guys fighting each other after the game. You should have stayed outside of that tunnel, waiting for those refs to pull up in their used Hyundai Santa Fe's, because you know they're not driving the Bentleys out of there like the players are. It took your keys right to the side of those cars. Gave them pinstripes on their cars too, so everybody knows those are the losers.
Nah, and it would have been Aiden Hutchinson's first sack.
Yes,
I went back and I watched today. It was like 7 minutes, seven minute mark in the game, or maybe it was like 7:30. Again, first and goal. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Aiden and Charles were right there. He's like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ah, shit.
Like, dude forgot the rules of football. And I feel like he was like looking around after it. He's like, oh, okay. I know the Eagles head coach was like, all right, let's go another one.
Yeah, I remember Campbell was pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be.
It was blatant. Pretty blatant, but in a way though, like I said, the fact that like fans aren't, because I haven't heard anyone. I mean, when it happened, obviously, like when it's getting tweeted live, I heard people bitching, everyone screaming about it. The announcers made it a point to address it, but like sometimes or typically, I feel like Lions fans are pointing to that as like a reason why.
Yes.
And I didn't really see anyone do that.
Nobody did because it wasn't. It's you know you realize that's a shitty missed call, but that was not the reason they lost the game.
Yeah, you realize your team still had an opportunity to win.
Yes.
This isn't the same old Lions. Those little shit calls aren't fucking us that hard because we're still fighting back and competing. I remember when the Cowboys thing happened, it was like people, we did get fucked, but people truthfully had to say, yeah, you still had opportunities to win though.
You did.
Which
you
were
got
very
the
true.
ball back.
100%.
Yeah.
And we still had opportunities to win, and we still like utilized those opportunities obviously up until the very end of that. And by the way, that literally come down to fourth down play. I mean, a lot of NFL games do, but by a team that's supposed to be way better than us on paper, I mean. And I was listening to Coach Sirianni as well today, and that's the day I listened to that press conference today. He also gave AG some praise. I don't know if it's just coach speak or being a nice guy, but he said that they were struggling a little bit, which obviously didn't look like it. You couldn't tell.
Yeah, you could not tell. Jalen Hurts wasn't struggling running the ball.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
But to be fair, like again, like a lot of those runs that he had weren't like designed runs. They were like, God, I'm telling you, watch if NFL Plus. Little secret here for everybody listening. If you get the premium package, you get the all 22 to all games.
Yeah.
So if you watch that all 22, you'll see a lot of times that Jalen Hurts, when he went for the scramble and hit us for like 15, 20 yards, Aiden was the guy flushing him out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like
Flushed him like
pressure.
a turd.
100%.
That's you love to see it, just like you love to see young Cheese Nips walking in with the Woodward Heavyweights merch on.
Hell yeah.
But I just, man, like. I forgot. Oh, sorry. Cheese Nips distracted me like those strippers did on Monday. But we got Philly fans who are notoriously, the most angry, aggressive fan base in all of sports. What? We all know Philly fans don't pull their punches. Those guys, they'll come at you. Those guys and girls and Dolphins. And Santa Clauses. They'll come at you and they will attack you. And they were after the game. Me and Ryan Lentz were walking around after the game, and they were like, obviously like, yeah, we beat you guys, you shit. But they're like, we got to give props to the Lions. Like, they came out there and they played a great game. Because they have the expectations that they're a Super Bowl contender, which they should with that roster. And so they're like, yeah, Lions surprised us. They fought. They played hard. I even saw people on Twitter, Philly fans on Twitter, like, yeah, DeAndre Swift gave us that business. Like, he was getting in our ass.
Philly native himself, by the way.
And it's good when you see stuff like that, especially from a fan base like the Phillies, who they're not gonna give anybody their hugs and kisses. They're gonna tell you how they really feel. So I appreciated that out of the Philly fan base.
Yeah, and again, their offensive line for sure is one of the top ones in the league. Nick Sirianni gave our offensive line praise. Like, obviously I'll take our offensive line over any in the league, but like, yeah, they're close second.
We were putting out both people movers were giving DeAndre Swift fucking holes to run through. Like I went back and watched DeAndre Swift. I forget who did the video, but it was carry by carry or touch by touch for DeAndre Swift.
That's sick.
And I was looking, and these holes that he was running through, man, I'm talking like 6, 7, 8 feet. Like, they were big gaps that those people movers were in there. And again, against a great defensive line in Philadelphia.
Yeah. So
you love to see that. You love to see the strength being the strength, even without some of their top guys out there. Or guys not 100%. Like Frank was not 100%. Obviously, Big V was not out there.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that.
Yeah, and our guy Philly podcast, Joe Castro, who we had on the show last week, we texted me. He's like, our offensive line, defensive line need to improve tremendously.
Yeah.
So although we only had the one sack, everyone saw the pressure. I'm saying the pressure was there, and I'm super excited to see it.
Pressure bursts pipes.
100%.
Also makes diamonds.
Amen. And I'm excited to see that pressure applied to Carson Wentz this Sunday to see if it was a hiccup and them being rookies and missing, on Jalen Hurts and him being an athlete, or if we suck. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as we're bashing Aiden, we also have Charles Harris on the line.
Didn't do much.
Yeah. Speaking of which, though, we're doing a stock report. Charles Harris, Aiden Hutchinson, and more. But not before I tell you guys about the mulligan made by Gypsy Vodka. Guys, it's an iced tea mixed with 8% alcohol, and it's the real deal. You catch us at the college with glasses full of it, and we're turned up, feeling good, man. Whether you're on the golf course, in the backyard with the boys, arguing some sports, the mulligan's calling your name. Do me 2 things. Grab you a case of mulligan and drink responsibly. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back. Hit that like button.
You're an ugly guy, and that's okay because you've outkicked your coverage with your significant other. Well, that's good news for you. Their hotness and your notness could get you front row tickets. The Woodward Sports Network is giving you a chance to sit front row for the Detroit versus Washington football game. That's right. We're looking for the ugliest guy and the hottest girl. So fellas, come on. If you know you've outkicked your coverage, here's your chance. Post a pic of you and your superior-looking partner on Twitter or Instagram with hashtag Woodward Front Row. Follow us and tag at Woodward Sports. Hurry, because we'll be selecting a winner September 16th. We can't wait to see you. Well, her. From the network that always outkicks the competition, Woodward Sports.
Hey, this is Mr. Kearney, Chief Academic Officer, Academy Warren. I want to welcome you to the brand new field house. The state-of-the-art facility has a regulation basketball court, volleyball court, soccer field. It can be used for 7-on-7 football. Our K-8 academic features AM, PM, latchkey, small classroom sizes, Learning Street, futuristic media center, free breakfast and lunch, Holton Mifflin curriculum, academic games, K-8 athletics, and more. Enroll today at academywarren.net.
For a limited time only, all new burgers and loaded fries at Big Boy. It's not a Slim Jim, it's the Big Jim. The chili cheese is such a tease. Guess what else is new? The bacon blue. How about upgrading those fries? Chili cheese fries, baked potato fries, nacho fries. What will it be? Satisfy those taste buds at Big Boy.
Heavy hitter.
Guys, a lot of people ask me, hey, where'd you get your dad? I looked them in the face and I told them Chili Peppers 10. Guys, I got the hottest balls, the hottest deals, and the darkest tans at Chili Peppers 10. And right now, they'll beat all competitors by $5.
$5?
$5, Minnie. They'll throw 5 on it, some may say. Make sure you guys check them out. All right, they're all around Michigan with 26 locations and more.
You need to save that $5 too.
Easy got 5 on them.
We can talk about this.
Yeah. My guy. Shout out Ryan, the bottom line. Oh, I'm sorry, Imani and Edwards now.
Imani and Edwards with Matt.
With Matt from 2 to 4. You know, simple instructions, guys. From the belt line selfie, Ryan sent the straight one. So maybe he's not looking that. Maybe you know,
it's like Patrick Bateman looking in the mirror.
Maybe he's got a different angle of the whole situation.
Thank you.
What's it?
He's like Patrick Bateman looking
American
in the mirror.
Psycho. Have you seen?
Okay.
Have you ever seen American Psycho?
Seen American Psycho.
Okay.
Don't just look at it. Eat it. That's the best line in the whole movie.
Right. Not better than Finding Nemo.
He's got the two hookers.
Yeah.
One of her has her ass out. He's
all right.
Don't just look at it. Eat it.
Hit the like button, please, so we can continue and keep our jobs and say stuff like that. We got my man Spin More Rex. I pointed at myself, said Spin More Rex. Yeah. Spin More Rex, Easy, right. Young Sus, JB Smooth, entering the building. Owen owes us. We got yelled at for calling you cheese nips.
Yeah.
Who yelled at you?
We didn't really get yelled at. It was like an old nameplate. It's like the only one we had, so it said cheese nips.
I mean, I really don't care. So
yeah,
it's like a little bit different. I got like an alter ego when I come here.
Yeah, it's
cheese nips.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when I gave you the pass to say. No, I'm joking. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Get ready for the Detroit Lions Stock Watch Report. Oh, and you want to play?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm starting this one off spicy.
Can you explain how to play real quick?
You buy or sell stock based off of last week.
Okay.
We're gonna name lines players.
Can you hold?
No.
No. It's buy or sell.
Nope.
Okay. I'm
just watch and learn, young Padawan.
I got you.
All right, I'm gonna throw a curveball at the vet here.
Okay.
Dan Campbell.
Ooh.
Buy, sell.
Oh.
I got my answer.
Man, that's tough. That is a tough one. I'm gonna go buy.
Whoa.
But I'm not gonna buy. I'm not smashed because I think Dan Campbell stock would be low right now. You know, based on the timing mishaps, based on the onside kick that some people were not a fan of. I personally had no problem with it, but I think his stock is a little low right now. And I think it'll eventually finish higher once he gets to 7, maybe 8 wins this season. So I'm going to buy Dan Campbell stock because I think it's at an all-time low right now. Especially, you know the graphics on
yeah.
Why can't I think of it?
Stock
Robinhood. Yeah, like the things on Robinhood. Like his.
How much you got in Robinhood?
How much I got in Robinhood? Right now I got like $3,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Owen always taking these conversations.
How much money do you have? It was like,
what's your biggest
Hard
fear?
Knocks, beginning of the season, preseason, then week 1 loss. And so it's like right here. So that's where you buy because week 2 win, it'll start going back up. So I'm going to buy Dan Campbell stock right now.
Nips?
I'm going to sell because I think they also lose next week. Ooh. That's my bold take. And that's why we're going to talk about the bet later, but
so it'll be even lower after that. So you want to sell now while you can still
I want to get out.
I
want to get out before this comes crashing down. It's just my gut feeling after watching the game Sunday that I don't know.
What about the game? What about the game? Has you say you don't know?
I mean, Washington might be a little bit better than I thought. Just I don't know. Like it's just my gut's telling me. Same thing with Michigan State, Washington this weekend. Like. I don't.
It's tough.
I don't know. Like it's just feeling a little queasy, about that. But I'm selling.
Wow.
Maybe I'll miss out. Maybe I'll miss out. Maybe I'll buy in on something else. But
okay, that's all right. I am in it for the long haul, guys. I am not paper hands. I'm not paper hands, man. I'm holding. I'm ape
You're like
hands, whatever you call them. Diamond hands. That's what it's called. I'm holding. All right, holding on for dear life. I'm.
You just said you can't.
I was about to say, you said we can't.
I'm buying and holding. I'm buying and holding.
We'll do the same thing.
Again, I think I point to the stuff where the situation with the onside kick and obviously the pick six, or like a lot of stuff that we should have been a lot deeper in the hole against a better team than we were. And at the end of the day, it was only a 3-point game. Now, you could say that as a little bit SOL because people are like, oh, we came back. Well, no, we were very much like, punching back and forth in that game. Our offense looked great against a top 15 defense from last year that bolstered up in the offseason, both in free agency and in the draft. So I'm going by. I think it's I have a little bit of faith that they're still sticking around, and the guys didn't give up. I hate saying it because it's the same scenario a little bit from last year, but actually not the fact they didn't give up, but the fact that I saw some actual offensive play.
Yeah.
Well, I want to count. I just want to not question your decision, but just kind of ask you a follow-up question. You had said the Eagles game was a lock.
You did.
Yes.
And they lost a locked game, but you're still buying.
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean? For everything I just said, every reason I just gave you, the fact that
they lost a lock game that was supposed to be a must.
They lost the game that I said lock in before there was injuries to Frank Ragnow and Vaitai. I don't know how to say that first name.
Did you change your? Did you still think they were going to win? I didn't.
Well,
watch.
at that point, the bet was already in.
He
though.
said,
I've already
he
said
said
at
he
that
thought
point.
they were going to win, but he wasn't taking any more bets on it.
Oh yeah, once the injuries happened. Yeah,
his expectations were a little tempered.
Yeah, it was a lock when you saw that offensive line. You saw it stout this Sunday with the banged up Frank Ragnow and a backup left guard, the right guard position. You were saying. I'm sorry, maybe it was the opposite way around. Nonetheless, Logan Steinberg, not only is a backup, but he's a backup for the other guard position spot. Yeah, I'm buying Dan Campbell.
All right, I got a good one for you guys. We'll start with you, Easy. Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams stock. Are you buying or selling? He went for 28 yards on 11 carries, but he did have those 2 goal line touchdowns. Jamal Williams stock. Buy or sell?
I hate seeing the drops. I'm not gonna lie. The drops don't feel good. They definitely don't feel good when there's multiples of them at this point, preseason carrying into the regular season now too. However, in his role, I think it is with the Detroit Lions is a lot of short yard situations. Just breathers for DeAndre Swift. I don't think he's ever going to be a bell cow outside of an injury to DeAndre Swift. I think he's a goal line guy, a short yardage guy. So. In those scenarios against the Eagles, he did perform. So I'm going to say buy, but I'm not buying a bunch of it.
Okay. Cheese Nips, Jamal Williams.
Well, I mean, what am I buying Williams at? What is you could say
Jesus Christ.
Are we thinking if we're thinking stock wise, where is he at right now? So is it on the up then or
don't even entertain this? Buy or sell, Owen?
I would buy. I think he's. I think another thing is his leadership and everything. You're buying that as well. You're not just buying, the stats. But, I mean, he's a goal line guy. He's going to get it in for you. We saw that a couple of times. Yeah. But that's why I would buy him in that situation. He could be good, and if he got the opportunity to start eventually, if Swift got hurt.
Fuck that. I'm selling.
You're selling.
Sell. Does the Hindenburg ring any bells? No, I like Jamal Williams as a guy, as a player, but Rake just said it, dude. Sell. Those 2Ds aren't anything. Craig Reynolds could do it for much cheaper. Jamal Williams, again, before this season, before this happened, before this game, Jamal Williams was at an all-time high. Jamal Williams' stock was soaring. Because of everything we saw in Hard Knocks, everything we saw about him, being the leader, being that guy, being the man that's going to get the team riled up. Then he comes in there, and he rushes for 2.4 yards a carry. That's not good. I don't care. Some of them were goal line opportunities. I get that. But 11 of them were not goal line opportunities. 11 of them were not goal line carries. So his 11 carries, he only had 28 yards. I'm selling. We have other backs that can do that. We have a back that can punch it in. I'm going to sell Jamal Williams.
There were short yard situations, though. I'm saying
not all 11.
There's probably 2 of them where he was giving it to actually scamper. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them were, hey, get these 3 yards for us.
Well, you can still break one of those. You can still make a play.
And 2 touchdowns, those are 2 ones where you're literally
2 touchdowns that anybody could have got.
But at 3 yards, your maximum,
2 touchdowns that anybody could have got.
Could you have them?
Yeah, Neil Rule could.
Get the fuck out.
Neil Rule could.
Oh my, I hate
dude. Some of those holes
there were
that
some
DeAndre
holes.
Swift was running through. Neil Rule could get 3 yards with one of those holes.
I don't know if Neil Rule would have gotten him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Up next, my next, Isaiah Buggs. Came in the game.
Did you just do Jamal Williams?
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm listening though.
Oh, you gonna cry? You gonna cry because you didn't know? Isaiah Buggs.
Yeah.
Had 2 tackles, had 1 assist, played a lot more than I expected.
Okay.
Made some nice plays in the run game. Made some nice plays, plugging those holes with some girth. I'm going to buy Isaiah Bugs.
You didn't even ask, you just answered.
I'm doing first. I went last this time, so I'm going first this time. I think he showed out. I think he showed that he can be a good run stopper on this defense. I think he showed he can be a girthy boy up the middle. So he impressed me with what he did. I'm going to buy Isaiah Bugs. Again, it'll be low. That's like a penny stock you can buy into.
Yeah, I've been buying Isaiah Bugs. I liked Isaiah Bugs, and I was buying, sawed off as well. I'm buy. I don't know if I'm screaming buy, but I like
buy.
And he's suitable. I think he did a pretty good job. Nips.
I'm gonna buy it like Backstreet Boys. Buy.
Bye.
Hey, have you guys seen Neil Rule run? I want to see a video of it.
All right, he hits the treadmill every day, so
that's true. Could we get footage of that?
Ask him.
Mm-hmm. Aiden Hutchinson.
You ask him.
Buy
on the show.
or sell?
Oh man,
I got my answer.
Fuck it, I'm buying. buy again, because I think right now his stock would be at an all-time low. People look at what he did. No sacks, no attacks.
Bust.
No, he's a bust. Look what Trayvon Walker did. Why can't Aiden do that? His stock is an all-time low right now, so I'm gonna buy because it'll only go up once he gets his 20 or 32-inch pythons around Carson Wentz. He's gonna throw him to the ground. He's gonna have a couple sacks next week. This would be the last time to get in on Aiden Hutchinson stock until you're outpriced, because it would be at an all-time low right now.
And I'm at JB. You be quiet a second, man.
Yeah, I know.
Aiden Hutchinson stock. You buying or selling?
I'm buying all day. Buy it all day on.
Buy.
Not like NSYNC, but yeah, I'm buying all day for Aiden.
Hot take, Owen. Buying or selling Aiden Hutchinson?
I'm buying too. Spencer
okay.
kind of took my points. I was going to say you can buy them low right now.
Yeah.
There's some people that
buy
are
low,
like,
sell high.
oh, he doesn't look so good, But I'm buying. I still believe in this kid, and I think he's got that kind of mentality where he's going to bounce back. That's going to make him even better. Now this little talk of, oh, you might not be as good as we thought. He's going to be like, okay, let me prove that to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one
better be a good one.
This one might break some people's hearts. With how we're going to say it.
Martha Ford.
Martha, chill. She's with the queen right now. But, no. I'm just kidding.
Bro.
DeAndre Swift.
What do you mean buying with hearts?
144 yards on 15 carries. Three catches.
Why is that? That's a buy.
31 yards. That's a buy for you?
DeAndre Swift?
Yeah.
If you say sell, I'm slapping you.
Why? Do you not know how stocks work?
Slap him then.
Bro.
Do you not know how stock works? How
You
stocks
ain't going
work?
to
You think that he's had a performance?
Sell high
and
right
then
now.
never
You're
again?
making some
sell
nice
high.
money. I'm going to agree with. Are you going sell?
I'd probably go sell.
Wow.
Because of that factor, I agree.
Just
as well.
because it's buy low, sell high. I obviously love what the guy did. He went out there and had a great game. But this was the best game of his career, so his stock will never get higher than it is right now. So from a fiscal sense, that's what you do.
Correct.
From a lover sense, yeah. But dude, it's stock watch.
You're not going to be making much more money if you buy right now with DeAndre.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
unless it's going to be
all
league
right,
MVP.
hold on. When we
but-
do this, it's not like a profit,
What-
like
what do you
money.
want it to be then? Yeah.
It's like you're. What do you see for them in the future, like moving forward, like with the team this year in their season?
Well, you should have said that then. You didn't
What's
say
what
that
it was?
part.
Then you come in asking like, "Can I hold them?" Then you're going three
Well,
times
you
in a
said
row
it's
and
stocks. You
answering your
literally
own
said
questions.
stocks.
And what is going
Listen,
on?
buy or
this
sell
time?
stocks.
Twice in a
What
row.
is going on?
You said buy or sell stocks.
Yeah, I
That
went
is stocks
twice in a
right
row.
there.
Listen, man, I need some mental clarity, man. I need
You do.
some SMA spinning. Take us to the goddamn break.
That's just how stocks work. You buy low, sell
Yeah,
high.
exactly.
Buy low, sell high. First rule. So
If you can't handle the game
if
you
you
made
can't
up.
handle the game, if you're mad because somebody went twice and you only got
I
to
made the
go once,
motherfucking rule.
you can go to SMA and check it out, because the sports marketing agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the F Word, helps spread awareness of fentanyl and other addictions. So go to thesportsma.com if you are struggling or know someone who is. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
Detroit's downtown summer playground is back. Open all summer long, the Monroe Street Midway. Enjoy roller skating, free Wi-Fi, food trucks, art installations, and so much more. Don't forget to take advantage of the basketball court, putt-putt, and, of course, family programming all summer long. All art installations are done by Detroit artists, and it's a fun, safe event from people 1 to 100. Go to deckedoutdetroit.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's Spencer for the Fulling Warehouse in Hamtramck. Make sure you go check it out because they got multiple ways to play. They have $12 open unlimited play. We can stay there open until close, have a good time. They also have private lane reservation, $120, 10 to 12 people. You get your own lane. You could bring in any type of food you want. If you get thirsty, they have a $2 mystery beer vending machine, or if you want to make a decision, they have multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at fullingwarehouse.com. Thank you. Appreciate that.
There's Maddie.
Is that a Tinder photo or what?
That's what fine gentlemen get to see if they ever propose to Maddie. They're underneath. They're looking up.
Right.
Let's look back at them.
Have you seen? Did you put mine in there? Or?
Is yours the sauce running up? I sent it in Slack if you want to make one sauce.
Okay, got you.
Mine's great.
Now I had this on my list of the buy-sell candidates, and we don't have to address this as a buy-sell situation because I have to establish the rules clearly in the situation.
Dude, it's stock watch.
It's my game. I made the rules. I'll take my ball and go home.
Take the ball and go home, man.
Charles Harris. Again,
no.
Last year, the 7.5 sacks. We re-signed him. Not to a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But he's supposed to be one of the veteran leaders on this defensive line. He's supposed to be the guy. All pause intended. Tag teaming alongside Aiden Hutchinson and make some moves. He was actually part of that. Can't think of the play, but the one where Jalen Hurts, fucking intentional grounding.
Yeah.
Thank you. Brain, turn on. No, but Charles Harris. And again, it's just one game. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like going across multiple games. And we saw both him and Aiden look good in the Steelers game against their ones. But are there any concerns for Charles Harris for you?
Yeah, I mean that doesn't.
That last year was like a flash in the pan type of thing.
It doesn't ease your conscience that he went out there and didn't get a sack. But no, I don't think it's bad that he didn't get a sack. Looking at what he did last year, he had 7.5, right? So he can go out there and do that. If he doesn't get a sack next week, then I'll start to have some concern. But I expect him to be right around there this year. 7.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of time to make that up. Jalen Hurts is a hard quarterback to get on the ground. Jalen Hurts is a hard quarterback to sack because he's so agile in the pocket and gifted athletically that it's hard to get your arms around him. It's hard to get him on the ground. So I'm not really mad about what he didn't do. So I'm not too worried about it just yet. I'm not hitting the panic button just yet.
Yeah, he's really like one of those quarterbacks because I know the Eagles' offensive line, they are good, like in reality, like you're both running the game and stuff like that. But I remember like the Green Bay Packers' offensive line to me used to be grossly overrated because of like what Aaron Rodgers used to do. Like guys would be back there in the backfield chasing Aaron Rodgers, and he's just like zigzagging around and just tossing the ball up. You know what I'm saying? But then in that situation, avoiding a sack, so that people are like, oh, their offensive line is so good. I think with Jalen Hurts, it's a little bit of the same thing. I still think the Eagles have a great offensive line, but it's a little bit of the same thing where like the guy's just hard to bring down. And I didn't get through all the film today, but I didn't even during like the game. I don't remember seeing Charles Harris back there often. Do you? Cheese nips?
Do I remember him? No, but that guy. I'm sorry, I was
Why are you so distracted by it?
We get distracted by like boobs in the strip club. You got distracted by old man boobs. That's what throws you off. Every time you hear, by the way, it happens to be like an old person walking by the window.
Because it's funny.
This guy's never allowed back on.
No, I would. I'm not buying him. If I could hold, I would hold. But I guess if the only option was to sell, then I would sell. But But I'm not. I think he's all right. Like, I don't think he's going to do anything like. I don't think he'll be the same player as last year, but I don't think he'll be like a horrible player. I think he'll just be kind of mediocre mid-tier. So.
He's come back. Put a camera on
What
me.
is he doing?
Camera on me, sus. Camera on me, sus.
Why is he at?
Here
What's
we
his
go.
gloves? What are those gloves he's got
What
on?
does he have those gloves on?
What is he doing?
Imagine being able to juke somebody out in slow motion like that. That was crazy. Maybe he's watching the show. He's got the earbuds in.
This guy's calling.
Nonetheless, people can't hear. People can't see the old man, so it's not good. It's not good show content for them. All right. I wanted to obviously we talked about the $5 bet. I locked that in.
Yeah.
During the Detroit Lions offensive line when it was healthy. What's up?
Well, can we go double or nothing?
What?
This upcoming week that I have Washington win, and I'm assuming you would go Lions.
Washington over Michigan State?
No. Lions.
Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
No. God, I'm waiting from now on to. I'm waiting till.
You won't make it $10? You're too scared?
Well, no.
I was surprised he bet people $5, dude. Guy's frugal.
Are you serious?
He bets frugal. He makes dollar bets.
You guys. Oh, we'll talk about that at the show, by the way.
Dude, double or nothing.
But frugal's not a bad
So
No.
You're out.
No, something else.
You're not confident in the Lions winning that you would go double or nothing.
I
on
think they'll
$5?
win. But so this next topic is one of the reasons I was jumping into that. We signed a former Eagles offensive lineman because Ragnow, Decker, obviously Kramer was out last week as well. Didn't practice today. Our offensive line, and obviously Frank, played that game hurt already. Maybe he worsened his injury, but no, our offensive line is going down a little bit. Big V just got back surgery today. He's on the IR. He's out 4 weeks for show.
Yeah. Can you put up that Maddie tweet? Maddie put out the who was and wasn't in practice, and so right as of today, Michael Brockers, Taylor Decker, Tommy Kramer, Frank Ragnow, and DeAndre Swift all did not practice. Jonah Jackson and Iffy had limited practices, but Julian Okwara full practice. Obviously, some of those, like I assume DeAndre Swift, they just gave him the day off because he didn't seem. At least I fucking hope so. I hope he's not injured.
You really never know.
You really never know. Guy could roll an ankle, walking home or something. But
Yeah, there's been some weird ass injuries.
Yeah, so, man. But you look at that, that's 3 guys on that offensive line that didn't practice and 1 guy that had limited practice, 3 of them being starters.
Mm-hmm.
So that is tough. That is tough to see. That does make somebody nervous. Even though it might just be precautionary. It might be, just giving the big guys a little break. Nothing crazy. Nothing too wild there. But it's not good to see them not at practice.
Yeah, outside, and I'm looking too on the injury report. Frank Ragnow not only has the groin, there's also a foot added to that as well. So no, I'm not going to double or nothing. I'm not doing that again until
his balls hurt so bad he kicked something.
Yeah, until the Friday of. You know what I'm saying? I want to see like some practice reports and injuries, stuff like that. But yeah, Michael Brockers, did he not start for us this past weekend?
He played, yeah.
I know he played. I don't remember if he started or not.
Do shit.
Jonah Jackson finger. I want to say I don't expect that to hold him out. Well, obviously he was limited in practice today, but Taylor Decker, that's one of the reasons he was out last year.
Chop that thing off and get in there.
Yeah.
Who needs to tell him? He needs to tell him anyway. You are way too distracted when he's here.
Yeah, dude, he's funny,
I
man.
can't. Dude, I get this. I think I loosen you guys up a little bit, Just
Hey,
trying
yo.
to make it fun. Whoa.
What?
You were making the thing.
None of that was on camera. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to do this, you have to put it on camera so people
How can
watch.
I not
Well,
party?
that's
Is that my fault?
He was
yeah, it
hiding
is.
behind the Wolverine helmet, so.
Yeah, that is true. You gotta get rid of that thing.
Yeah, what is that doing on your side, by the way?
I don't know.
Get rid of that. It's-
Braylon sits here.
That's
well,
your excuse.
Ryan's over
Yeah.
there.
I saw your amazing blue shirt.
It's true. What?
You were wearing Amazing Blue shirt?
I was not.
He wears
Okay.
it every night to bed.
Yeah, I wear it to sleep. Yeah.
He's
I will
no
find
cap.
you.
He did send me a picture. You brushed your
Did you
teeth.
actually?
Or
You had
video-
Amazing Blue shirt on?
No. What are you talking
He's-
about?
Ooh. What are you talking about then?
It says gullible on the ceiling. You looked up.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not.
He did. I don't even know where this segment is going at this point.
Lions injuries.
Are you concerned with Detroit Lions injuries?
Nah. Not really. The Frank one concerns me. I'll say that. The Frank Ragnow injury concerns me. DeAndre Swift, somebody put it in the chat. Burkett talked to him after, and he said he's fine. It's just, they gave him the day off. Just let the guy get some rest. But the Frank Ragnow one is concerning. Taylor Decker is also concerning because we can't lose all of these guys. And having Frank out, you need the rest of your offensive linemen to show up. You need them to be in there. And when they're missing practices already, it is concerning. But hopefully, like I said, it's just precautionary. Hopefully they're back at practice tomorrow. But it don't look too good.
Abe says groin injuries need a Manscaped sponsorship. Yeah, I mean, the Frank one, I guess, is the one that would concern me. I know that obviously he probably would have had the same groin issue heading into this week, and maybe again he's resting it. The foot thrown on there, that's a little sketchy. But I guess we have to dig deep with Maddie or maybe hop on some Twitters. Dave Burkett, the OG, or Justin Rogers, see what's going on with the foot. I don't know that situation with that one. Taylor Decker's calf, like you said, prize maintenance, because a lot of these guys on the list, Brockers, Decker, Kramer, I think he's actually genuinely hurt. Ragnow, Swift, they're all vets. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes vets get those days off.
It's so early in the week, too. Like, if this was Saturday or Friday, then you would be a little bit more concerned. But it's only Wednesday, so.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with that as well.
Yeah, when Friday comes around, that's when we probably start to sweat those.
Friday.
It doesn't help, too, that the Commanders actually have another stud on there. I hate both of you. I cannot do this show when the two of you are in here having ADD and everything else.
Spartan dogs.
Spartan turds right now. Get your shit together, son.
We can.
Where it's Friday again.
It was John Allen, the defensive tackle for the Commanders. That's obviously a matchup you want, Taylor Decker healthy for. I'm sorry, not Taylor Decker. Well, actually, yeah, he moves all around. Taylor Decker and Frank Ragnow. Yeah. You want both those guys healthy for. He's the Commanders, though.
For sure. Jonathan Allen is also questionable, though. And, they got Montez Sweat. They got Daron Payne. They have a good defensive line. That's probably the strength of their team. So you want these guys to be healthy for matchups like this. You want these guys to go out there and do what they do. Obviously, that missing Chase Young is huge.
Yeah.
We all know that. He's out, but
thank God.
Thank God. Thank God. But they still, like we said, Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen, they still have some players in there. So
Some dogs.
All right. Spinny, we get a haircut. Tell me we get a haircut, we get the show back on track. I'm excited to talk about Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Obviously, Lady Jane's, because as you know, we broadcast this show live from the headquarters of Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men in Birmingham. It's definitely awesome. When I get off the show, if I want to clean up my dead ends, maybe take an inch or two off, I can sit down on one of those chairs, and I know my girls, Alyssa or Megan, will take care of me. I highly recommend you get into a Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men near you and let them treat you like a king as well. They are open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime. Before you know it, your hair will be game ready. So like I said, man, get into a Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. No appointment necessary, because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll be right back.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
OddsTrader. OddsTrader.com is the number one site for your game day bets, play-by-play updates, live scores, and the best price on every game for multiple sports books. Guys, if you're gambling, you're spending your money, be smart with your money. Utilize OddsTrader to find the best odds to maximize your winnings. Go to OddsTrader.com right now for your best bet.
God did.
God did. Speak of the devil. There's cheese nips.
Oh my God, dude's getting that sloppy time.
Right before he's making pancakes the next morning.
She's taking his soul.
That's why he makes breakfast in the morning.
Hell yeah.
If you guys have seen these pictures, you're wondering like what the hell is going on. Yesterday, in the beginning of the show, we got a call from Cherry Jean on FaceTime, and he hung up the phone. And a way, you just kind of got to witness the way, what his girl sees when he's getting that sloppy. So we, trying to make it a trend around the office. I got to see what everybody looks like when they're getting domed up, because you look pretty ugly from that angle, in my opinion. The best one of all time, though, still Sam Flannel. Or Flannel Sam, if you will. I'm your boy Easy. That's my guy Spin Mo Racks.
Hello.
We got Young Sus in the TD booth. My man JB Smooth with the ones and twos. Hit that like button you haven't already, and be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. We're talking Detroit Lions now. We got some good news. I feel like we've had a lot of bad news a little bit here in the beginning of the show. We got the injuries. We haven't won or been favored in a game in 24 games. SOL. Finally, some good news, and it comes by from the God, from a God himself, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God, breaking records, Spinny.
Yes.
7 straight games with 8 receptions, and which I believe is tied for the most.
Yeah, 8+ receptions in 7 straight games.
Here we
it
go.
is
right
the
here.
third longest streak in the NFL history. He's had 5 straight games of 8 receptions and a touchdown, which is tied for the longest streak in NFL history. And his 5 straight games with a receiving touchdown ties him for second in team history. So that guy Amon-Ra is out there making plays. Like I said, beginning of the season, everybody's thought, oh, he's going to take a step back. Oh, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. He is going to get the most consistent targets, and he will have 8 to 10 catches every single game this year.
Yeah.
Because that's, dude, when Jared Goff doesn't know what to do, when he gets a little flustered, where's Amon-Ra? Where's Amon-Ra? And he's always right there. And he did have a drop or two in those games, which is... It's sad for me to see because I love that stat. But, he bounced back from it, went out there and had a good game. So I'm very happy for Amon-Ra. I'm excited for him. The Sun God. The Sun God went out there and did what he needed to do. So I'm excited for him. I think he's going to have a big year, and hopefully he can crack that Pro Bowl roster this year.
Hey, that'd be good news for him, and I'd be happy for him too, because Pro Bowlers get a check, don't they?
Yeah, they get
Not
bonus
mistaken?
for sure.
Yeah, he deserves that, man. 4th round pick. You know his contract's not the biggest, but yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God, has been balling. And real quick too, I'm happy I got this solo cam. And if you're watching, shout out to my guy Mike, shout out to my guy Rodney. But at the same time, I want to flip you these. I know we're the Detroit Lions, but I got to show you these birds, all right? Because during our fantasy draft, when I reached for Amon-Ra St. Brown, but you look at the statistics, only Cooper Kupp has been targeted more than him since the last 8 games of the season of last year. You know what I'm saying? And we said at the beginning of the year, too, like you said, Amon-Ra St. Brown, we told you guys he was going to be a dog. You heard Jared Goff himself say, when I'm under duress, that's the guy I'm looking to. You know what I'm saying? He's a sure-handed guy. He's a dog on the team. Not to say there aren't other dogs on the team, but he's got the most rapport at this point with Amon-Ra, the Sun God. Now, I know he played with Josh Reynolds previously in L.A., but Josh Reynolds, for keeping it a buck, I'm not trying to be disrespectful about it, but he rode the pine a little bit back in L.A. You know what I'm saying? He rode the pine in Tennessee, and Tennessee doesn't have the greatest wide receiving core. I know A.J. Brown was there at one point, but they literally cut him, and that's why we have him here now on our team. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's the real deal, man. I think, there's no more pro comps at this point. He's himself. He is his own guy, but are we still making the Hines Ward comparisons? Is that like where we're going with this one, or what?
Yeah, I'd say Hines Ward is a good one. I like Golden Tate. You see a lot of that. The dude does get a lot of catches. He's a lot of short yardage guys. I think Adam Thielen is another one that comes to mind. I don't think he's on Cooper Kupp level yet because Cooper Kupp is something else. Like, that guy had one of the best receiving seasons of all time last year. So,
yeah.
And we saw what he did in the first game. He went out there and got like 13 catches for 100-something yards and a touchdown. So I expect him to keep doing that, keep producing. And, yeah, he's going to be one of those high-volume slot guys that we see and that can make a team that can get mismatches in this league, that can go out there and break down some coverages. So I'm excited for him.
I'm excited for him, too, man. We've been saying this in the offseason as well, too, man. Like, we have the pieces around him to where he could be, like, utilized the most as well, with DJ Chark taking guys deep, running a 4.4, 4.3. I don't remember when he ran the front combine, but he's goddamn fast. Also 6'4". We saw it in the red zone. yanked that bitch down from Darius Slay. That was nasty. Obviously, when Jamison Williams comes back, I mean, Josh Reynolds playing that role right now, but let those guys get that extra attention from the safeties when they're trying to take the top off, and then you have Amon-Ra St. Brown floating around doing godlike things in the middle of the field. And he'd be breaking tackles too. Like, I'm not gonna say Golden Tate, but like, that's the last guy doing it for us at least. Before then, Calvin, but Calvin was just a monster of a man. I know you're just kind of like jumping into football a little bit, Sus, and watching Detroit Lions. What was, I guess, your perception of Amon-Ra St. Brown this past weekend? And actually, the offense as a whole, like, or the team as a whole, like, is it good, or like, how are you feeling?
Honestly, I came away with this week with mixed feelings because I was happy about the defense. Like, I was surprised and looked forward to what the defense has to offer now more than I was coming into the season. And then offensively, it was a little inconsistent. I was less high on Goff than I was coming into the season. But Amon-Ra was one of the people that absolutely jumped out. I was watching the game with my boy, and I was telling him, this is the guy that I keep hearing about. This is the guy that, through Hard Knocks, through all the talks that we've had, all the conversations we've had, that this is the guy that seems like the one to really stand out. And he looked that way. He looked like whenever it was going to him, I expected positive results. Like, every time he was targeted, even though he did have, like you said, those two drops, but every time he was targeted, I had faith. And the last time I had that, again, I'm not a football guy, but the last time I had that was when we had Calvin Johnson. Not saying he is Calvin Johnson, just saying that was the thing that I just knew as a blind football fan. Oh, throw to Calvin. This is probably going to end well.
Make it for disabled people.
And we've had some good receivers since then. Obviously that have shown out and done things. But Amon-Ra is statistically one of the most consistent receivers since he's been in the league. I know it's only been 1 year, but still he's doing things that nobody has done before. He's doing things that only 3 people have done before. He's going out there, he's putting his stamp on the season. So I'm excited for it. I think he's going to continue to do it because he hasn't shown us any reason to doubt him. He hasn't shown us any thought that he's not going to go out there and catch 5 to 10 balls. He's not going to go out there and win on routes and get these open targets. So I'm excited for him, man. I love Amon-Ra too. He's a great guy. Obviously, we know John Brown, his dad, is the man. So I'm rooting for him. I hope he does well. JB, how you feeling about Amon-Ra? You think he can be this guy that he's been started off his season career? You think he can be that forever?
I think so. I definitely think so. And if you just think about it, this upcoming Sunday when they face the Commanders, all he needs is 8 catches and a touchdown, and he has this new record, which I think is possible. I honestly think it's possible that he can do that. And commenting off of Young Suss's comments from Sunday, if I had to pick somebody that I was fully impressed with, it had to be DeAndre Swift for me. No disrespect to Amon-Ra, but it had to be Swift because I was still a little skeptical on him going into the season.
Swift went crazy.
But yeah, he went crazy, and now I have no doubts about him right now. It's easily 100 yards through the air and on the ground if he can stay healthy for me.
Facts.
Noah in the chat says Owen looks like a young kid with his dad's t-shirt on. I don't know during the break. I said, hey, we can change that because we got to get Young Sus in one now too, in the heavyweight shirt. But Amon-Ra, Sun God, he's him. I never understood the sophomore slump stuff. I think he had his slump in coming to a starter because he didn't start a lot of games. He got a little bit of PT in the beginning of the year last year, and we heard some rumblings out of camp, him getting into it with Jeff Okudah because the two of them obviously also competitive, and you love to hear that stuff. But he is the dog that we've learned him to be. Coming off of last season, Amon-Ra St. Brown's a real deal, and yeah, I think I expect him to. Now that's the one thing about this actually. I want to knock on wood a little bit too because I don't want to curse him because he's been doing this quietly. I'm saying that no one's really talking about this stuff. We see it and we know he's doing well, but these records, the Cooper Kupp and targets, I'm saying just only being behind him since I think it was week 8 of last year. We're not really talking about that. We're just kind of witnessing it happen. So I don't want any extra added pressure to get these records or anything like that because right now I just feel like he's just being a dog and going out there and balling.
The Sun God.
The Sun God. And he's go out there, man, he's lit and he's turned up, and I think he might have a little Centron in his locker, all right? Because Centron was the official drink of the summer, now turned the official drink of the fall. As you guys know, I think it's 8 or 7 more days until Red Wings training camp starts up. Start reporting things on that. We'll have some guys in the show talk about that because I am the official Swedish League scout of Woodward Sports, yeah? But right now, you guys can try this Cintron 6-pack sampler right now. Go to CintronWorld.com/Red Wings. I'm your boy, Eazy Woodward. Heavyweights, you haven't already hit the like button. We'll be right back. More Detroit Lions talk.
New to the game or a season better? OddsTrader.com has everything you need to make the right bet ahead of kickoff. Begin your handicapping journey with OddsTrader. Improve your edge by finding the best price on every game from sportsbooks in your backyard. Take advantage of the numerous sign-up bonus offers to pad your bankroll. Dive into key game statistics, player performance, and even account for the projected game day weather. Best of all, you can use the OddsTrader bet tracker to keep a log of your action. Welcome to OddsTrader, and best of luck.
Hi, I'm John from Better Rate Mortgage, and to me, family is more than blood. That's why I have the biggest family in Metro Detroit. If you're looking to buy a house or refinance and need a loan, come get treated better than family by me and our entire team here at Better Rate Mortgage. We pride ourselves on giving you better advice, better service, and a better loan experience. That's why we are Better Rate. If you're looking for a new mortgage, come get treated like family. Actually, better with Better Rate Mortgage. Visit us at mybetterrate.com or call at 248-480-4467 today.
She got that good. She Michael Jackson bad. And I'm attracted to her because I met her at the Monroe Street Midway, presented by Bedrock Detroit and Rocket Mortgage. Bedrock basically turned an old parking lot into a massive outdoor playground. They have basketball courts. They have mini golf. They have food trucks, live music performances, and art installations by Detroit artists. So make sure if you're out on a date with Lil Miss Michael Jackson bad, you take her back to the Monroe Street Midway because it's a great time and it's right in the heart of the city, right next to Campus Marshes. So go check out the Monroe Street Midway, presented by Bedrock Detroit.
What up, though? Welcome back. Oh, my God. D-Mac. Unappreciative of the gift he's receiving. The blunt in his mouth and everything, like a real OG. There's a lot of our moms in the 90s probably saw this.
Trill OG. Oh, for sure.
For sure. 4-time champion, Stanley Cup champion, the only champion in the city at that time. Come on, man. D-Mac was getting it in the early 2000s and the early 90s, for sure.
Since you've been gone.
I actually never said this like on air before, and it's not even that like crazy of a story, but back in quarantine, D-Mac, right out of quarantine, D-Mac and I went to a Detroit Red Wings hockey game. And he kept thinking it was my first time at a hockey game. I kept telling him no, but it was my first time at a hockey game at LCA. But nonetheless, we're riding along on the way there, and I was asking him, like, yo, like, was it like that, when you were winning rings? Like, could you, like, go and, like, just get some? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any night? Like, I don't know. I was wondering, like, was life truly like a rock star? And he, like, so subtly and so, I never believed anyone's words, like, more. Just looked at me, like, dead in my soul, bro. I was like, bro, you have no idea. And I was just like, damn, bro. Like, some shit went down. He was the man back then. But shout out to D-Mac. You catch him on Big D Energy from 10 to 1 with my guy Kung Fu Spinny and Neil Rule. And now Terry Foster. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I think I'm like getting sick like during the show. My nose is like, can you hear it, my voice or no?
Yeah, I can hear your voice a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Mid-show COVID.
Yeah, it's wild.
Owen gave it to you. He spreaded it.
Honestly, it's like I have to like breathe out my mouth. I don't know what's going on with me right now. But more positive news with Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions shine via PFF. And I know I've been beefing with PFF, Pro Football Focus, their entire existence. I think a lot of it's advanced analytics, man. I'm just not with the shits. I think a lot is hypothetical and just like their perspective because it's their stats that they made up. But nonetheless, Penei Sewell ranking 4th. Do you have the graphic for this one?
Yeah,
I might have messed it up. I don't know if I actually made the graphic for this
I
one.
believe it was in yesterday's, but let me see if I can find it. It was yesterday's.
Throw that thing up.
Right?
Yeah. But, Penei Sewell ranking 4th out of all the offensive tackles out of 64. DeAndre Swift ranking 1 out of all the running backs. TJ Hawkinson ranking 15 out of 56, which actually, for the tight ends, I'm impressed by because I told you guys I don't know what to come away with from his game last time. I know he had a couple catches, but nothing like crazy. I know he had a drop as well.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously he ranked 15 out of 56. And Rodrigo, I don't know what the number's out of. It just says 12 next to his name. But
I got that one, but not the other one.
How we feeling, fellas? But you better not be caking during the show. I'll stab you in your throat.
I'm trying to find that graphic to send it to Sus. Shut up.
I'll find it.
It's I'm happy with it, man. I think it looks good. Obviously, you have a lot of guys that are up there in the tops of their list. Some people might not believe in fantasy, or I mean, Pro Football Focus stats. And like you said, the advanced analytics, not everybody's cup of tea, but it's good, man. It's good to see. Like we said, Penny 4th overall of all tackles. Swift, number 1. Numero uno of running backs, because he did that all on 16 carries. He added an extra, or 15 carries. He added an extra couple catches for 30 yards. The guy was out there being a menace on the field to the Eagles. Hutchinson, 15 out of 56 tight ends. I'd have to check what maybe they're counting pass or block win rates and stuff like that too. I'm sure they were, because I didn't think Hutchinson had that good of a performance, but he did. And then Rodrigo is 12th out of linebackers. So you like to see it. You like to see these guys. Yeah, here's one right here. It's Detroit linebacker Malcolm Rodriguez is Pro Football Focus 12th highest grade linebacker, number 1 out of rookie linebackers for week 1 with a 73.4 grade on 46 snaps and was 80.8 in coverage. Rodrigo's week 1 performance was PFF's 5th highest rookie in week 1 grade of the last 5 seasons. Not bad for the 16th linebacker taken in the draft. That's from Al Karsten. So it's great to see that. We see a lot of stuff like that, and I know Woodward Sports put out the graphic with the other ones earlier today. So I'm happy for my guy, not only my guy Rodriguez, but all of the other players. Like we said, it's good to get that, that acknowledgement. It's good to get stuff. If Penei Sewell keeps doing that, keeps being top 4. Ain't no damn way they holding him out of that top 100 this year. I'll tell you that. We're going to have a couple motherfuckers in that top 100 this year.
Couple of them,
boy. Look at that. Man, on the pedestal. Like we said, Penei Sewell, 4th out of 64 tackles. DeAndre Swift, 1st out of 53 running backs. And Big Cock Hawk, 15th out of 56 tight ends. So it's good. It's good, the recognition. When you see guys playing well, to see them getting recognized like that in the media with places like Pro Football Focus. It's good to see.
Do you? Because obviously I know that I had my beef with PFF, and it's not. I don't want to call it a beef. I just I hate when people are like. It's so white and black to them. I'm saying oh, he's good because of this grade. He's good because of that grade. When shout out to Trader G sent us the graphic, but that might be in there actually. The top 10 quarterbacks from week 1, but they had Patrick Mahomes ranked 8th per PFF, and then Ryan Tannehill was 3. You know what I'm saying? Situations like that. But do you agree with the rankings? I guess, or at least feel that they perform to be within that echelon of conversation of the top.
Do you
15.
want me to throw up the Mahomes or the quarterback one or no?
No, it's fine.
You're fine, yeah.
I've seen. I mean, I'd have to really do a deep dive on their lists and who they're ahead of and who they're behind and stuff like that. The Hawkinson is the one that's maybe I'd have to look at that one. That one doesn't really make sense to me.
Shit.
Yeah, that's some real PFF stuff. But Penei Sewell, I agree. He did great protecting Jared Goff. He did obviously fantastic in the run game, so he should be that high. DeAndre Swift makes all the sense in the world to me. He had obviously a ridiculous game on the field with a limited amount of carries. He had some great catches and great runs after the catch, so I was very happy to see that. And Malcolm Rodriguez should be up there as well. The guy was making plays. The guy, per Dan Campbell, didn't have any missed assignments as a rookie. That is impressive. We saw, the hip toss, the whip of Jason Kelce. We saw him sneak under the blocker. There were actually 2 blockers in front of him. He got around both of them, made the tackle for loss on Miles Sanders, and then hit the Rodrigo salsa. So yeah, I think those guys were fair. Those guys should definitely be up there. And yeah, Penei Sewell, again, like I said, man, the guy's a beast. The guy's a monster. He's going to be up there every week.
Yeah, Penei's going to be up there every week.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't say for sure because PFF's all over the place. But in my head, I guess you'd say, I could definitely see Penei Sewell being a top performer every single week. I mean,
for sure.
A lot of people have been saying it the whole entire time, not just here on our network, but whether it's the ESPN or draft networks, Penei Sewell, was a gold jacket prospect.
They said pre-draft he was the only gold jacket lock in that draft was Penei Sewell.
Yeah, and they're saying he's leaps and bounds better than he was last year.
Yeah.
And crazy enough, he's pretty damn good last year.
Yes, he was.
With his rookie year.
Bouncing around to different positions and being a rookie, going against Nick Bosa in your first appearance in the NFL and handling him. I love Penei Sewell, man.
And if I'm not mistaken, too, one of the younger last year was like one of the youngest players in the NFL.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously this point too, and like be a starter and then being like obviously performing to that point too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm kind of curious. I guess this would be like a more of a PFF thing to dive into, but the guy they kept comparing him to last year, Rashawn Slater. Yeah, I wonder. I'm very curious to see like where he fell within those rankings. I gotta get. Hey, if there's any listeners want to share me the PFF login, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slide through because I spent all mine on the NFL Premium Plus. Let's go watch some film.
Yeah.
I'm really pumped about it actually too.
Yeah, that's dope. Let me get your login for that.
I will. It's actually through my Apple ID, but I'll try.
All right,
I'll type it on your computer. The Rodrigo stuff. I didn't realize this until like this week, or no, probably like some point during the summer. But like outside of like these stud linebackers, like a lot of those guys aren't really making like too much noise to like stand out. Like I think I was making the argument with Luke. That's what it was yesterday. I'm like, well, who was their starter? Like you name me those guys.
Yeah.
Say like they're the worst, or it could have been you too. But Rodrigo, I'm watching it firsthand. I obviously presumed that he was going to be this good first and foremost as soon as we put on the tape. You and I both.
Yeah.
So Rodrigo, to see him like this high already,
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It feels good, obviously, for us personally, because we called it, you know, and it feels, people, and just to see, you know, he's such a good guy, such a nice dude.
Yeah, he's a really good dude.
He's a very humble guy, very hard worker. To see him getting the shine that he deserves, and then seeing him perform very well on the field gives you, warms your heart a little bit. I'm happy for my guy. So, yeah, we'll see him go out there. I very much expect him to have that same kind of performance against the Commanders in week 2. So maybe even gets a sack. They used him in the pass rush a little bit.
Yeah, I forget.
He had, 2 pressures on like 3 pass rush snaps.
I forget who wrote the article from Pod, but they did say 2 missed tackles. But nonetheless, the argument always come up when we would say, we'd be praising the Malcolm Rodriguez, and the truthers or haters, whatever you want to call them, would say, would he start in any other team? Well, now that he's ranked 12th amongst all the linebackers in the NFL, Spinny, would you feel comfortable saying that he would start on other football teams?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I don't know right out of the gate, but yes.
I agree. It's everything's there, guys. Like, there's nothing like, again, I just hate saying the same shit over and over again. But for anybody that doesn't know, former safety, you know what I'm saying, has the coverage ability. You heard Spinny read off the things where he ranked it up, was 88 in coverage for linebackers?
Yeah, 80.8 was his
80.8
grade.
Yeah, it was great for coverage as a linebacker. Obviously, no misassignments per Dan Campbell. Strongest literal linebacker in the history of the combine, you know what I'm saying, on the bench press at least. And then you got the tape to go along with it. He's the real deal. Where does it fall? Within like Pro Bowler or All Pro? I'll let that story write itself.
I think he can make a Pro Bowl in his career for sure.
I can see him making a Pro Bowl
for sure,
too. Especially how good he is in coverage. Like, I know he's got the shorter arms and shorter guy, but like he's got the coverage ability and speed to cover some ground. And
I remember I was texting him once, and I was like, thanking him for doing the interview, and I was like, when you're making Pro Bowls, don't forget about the little guys. And he's like, haha, for sure. He's like, I'm a small town kid, so yeah, it's cool to see him out there.
Yeah, I was texting him too because we were talking about Madden on the show. I'm like, can you grind for that Madden cover?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That'd be lit.
That would be lit.
That'd be wild. I'd have to have him sign that one for sure. Obviously, Malcolm Rodriguez, part of building a good defense here in Detroit. But where's the best defense, Spenny?
That's Guardian Alarm, man. Obviously, it's Guardian Alarm because they keep you safe and give you peace of mind, whether you're at home or on the road with their 24/7 local monitoring. Make sure the things that are important to you stay safe. All you have to do is call 1-800-STAY-OUT. That's 1-800-STAY-OUT. Right now, let them know Woodward Sports sent you, and they will keep you safe year-round.
You're an ugly guy, and that's okay because you've outkicked your coverage with your significant other. Well, that's good news for you. Their hotness and your notness could get you front row tickets. The Woodward Sports Network is giving you a chance to sit front row for the Detroit versus Washington football game. That's right. We're looking for the ugliest guy and the hottest girl. So fellas, come on. If you know you've outkicked your coverage, here's your chance. Post a pic of you and your superior-looking partner on Twitter or Instagram with hashtag Woodward Front Row. Follow us and tag @Woodward Sports. Hurry because we'll be selecting a winner September 16th. We can't wait to see you. Well, her. From the network that always outkicks the competition. Woodward Sports.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Got to double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you want to know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You can get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
What up, though, everybody? It's your boy Spencer for Big Frog in Novi. And right now, you can get a free t-shirt. That's right, all month long, you can get a free Woodward Sports t-shirt at Big Frog in Novi. All you got to do is show up, tell them we sent you, and they'll print you out one on the spot. So make sure you go to Big Frog Novi today or hit them up online at bigfrog.com/Novi.
Rogelio! Shout out. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Rex.
What up, though?
We got Young Sus in the TD booth, JB Smooth with the 1s and 2s, and we were just, as we do, almost damn near daily at this point, show love to our guy, Malcolm Rodrigo, if you will.
Gotta do it.
He's doing the damn thing. He's balling, man. He's doing everything we thought he could, and more.
Facts.
Big facts. During the chat, or during the break, I read a comment in the chat.
During the chat and the break?
Yeah, during the bat and the chat and the cat in the hat. Bennett WMC asked how many tackles for Aiden Hutchinson in game 2.
I'm going to go with 4. 4 solos.
Okay.
A sack and a half.
4 solos.
4 solos.
Okay.
Sack and a half, a couple assists. I think he's going to be motivated. He's going to be a menace out there. He's going to make some shit happen, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll go out there and he'll put in some work. He'll show why he was the number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft. Why he is that man.
JB Smooth, Aiden Hutchinson, game 2, bounce back, comeback season.
Comeback game, bounce back game for him. I'm gonna lean with Spencer on this one, but give me 2 sacks out of this.
Okay.
I'm projecting big things for my man. So
okay, I like
3 tackles, 2 sacks.
I'm telling you, I'm going to hit the all 22 hard tonight. And I'm going to be a lot more confident in my answer tomorrow. But before I make one up off the top of my head, Sus. Aiden Hutchinson, game 2. It's crazy as watching next string when you sat back into your chair. That's fucking wild.
Just set up. No, it's just my body sucked. It wasn't just my neck.
No, bro, that was your neck. Extendo clip.
Extendo
Do it again.
I just retracted it. I just retracted it like, ooh.
See, bro.
Turtle.
Listen, 17 sacks. You heard it here first. I'll stick my neck out for it.
Against the Commanders, you hear it. Dude's going absolutely ape shit.
No, Sus, not those kind of sacks. Yeah. I'm kidding. No, I'm trying to get what Tracy Walker did in his game 1. Trying to see how many solos he has. He had 3 solos, 1 sack, 4 combined, 1 tackle for loss, a QB hit. God damn, bro. An interception. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was talking mess.
Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, Trayvon Walker. Yeah. I was talking mess on Trayvon Walker come draft time just because he was on the field all the time during the Georgia games. Yeah. And that Georgia team was kind of hard to evaluate individuals because they were so goddamn good.
Everybody was good.
Everybody. Mm-hmm. I saw a guy, Russell Brown. We used to have a guy came back on the show soon too, but he had to run a play for Quay Walker, who's with the Green Bay Packers now. Yeah. Showing him being a stud. That was another stud off that Georgia defense. For sure. 5 guys win that first round, and then Lewis Cine too. Like it's. Mm-hmm. Bro, it was just hard to get a read on those guys. I think Nakobe Dean was one of those guys for me too, and that's why we almost made a quick come up, $30K, off the big boss.
That would have been nuts.
And we obviously didn't have it, so we said no. But we were like,
I said I'd do it if you take.
We were like, we can come up with it.
Yeah,
we going together.
Go in a couple months, you know.
Yeah.
I'll go hit the streets if I have to.
Do you think he comes close? Because you said 6.
Huh?
You said 6 tackles.
I said 4.
4. All right. I thought you said 6. I apologize.
I said 4 solo tackles.
It's crazy because people were talking like down on Trayvon Walker even after the draft.
Yeah.
Calling the Jags like stupid and shit like that.
Yeah.
But now we get to see.
I mean, he was, he's still a project. Obviously, that was a great game, but I don't expect him to do that all year.
Shit.
He's a freak athlete, obviously. So
yeah, the interception, that was nasty.
Yeah.
That was some grown man shit. Like,
it was impressive.
Defensive end just got this. Oh, let me get that right quick. It was like a clean catch too. It wasn't like tip of the ball. I'm saying, just snagged that bitch out the air. 6'5". I forget what he ran, the 40.
Somebody, Randy said Julian Okwara being back will help a lot. That's true. If Julian Okwara is back for this game, he practiced in full today. So if we get him back, that'll be a big help on that defensive line.
Yeah, kind of. I don't think Julian's bad. I don't know if it would necessarily be. I don't know if it'd be necessarily be like a. I guess it'd be an aid to the team overall. I don't know if it'd be an aid to Aiden.
Aid to Aiden.
Because I think Aiden's more.
Maybe then Aiden gets more play inside.
I like that.
You
You're actually 100% right.
Bring
because
Julian back, and he can be that other edge rusher opposite Charles Harris. Maybe Aiden gets a little run inside.
You're 100% right because I was actually getting to that point where I think Aiden's the best inside. And with Julian back, that allows him more opportunities on the inside like that. What?
Godzilla said, "Who is this go-go gadget looking dude?" You do look like Inspector Gadget a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good.
Put the cam on your son so they can see.
Wasn't that one of the first things they said back when Gentry?
Inspector Gadget. Yeah,
I think that was.
It was
the bad guy from.
I said Doofenshmirtz.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah. You kind of look like the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs guy.
Nah, he's too ugly.
I'm too ugly or they're too ugly?
I'm not sure I hurt anyone's feelings. No, I'm playing.
I could take it.
Whoa. All right.
Not like that. Jesus Christ. Context.
Pause.
Yeah.
No, there was one. Oh,
Resume.
Handsome Squidward.
Handsome Squidward.
That was the funniest one.
Yeah, that was
bro.
the funniest one. That was the one that had me rolling.
That one was fucking hilarious as shit. Now, because I'm looking at Trayvon Walker's numbers, and that's why I'm asking to try and compare it to Aiden Hutchinson, because obviously they're facing the same team, the team that Trayvon Walker played his week 1. I don't think that Aiden's going to get an interception per se, but I can see him getting 4 tackles and a sack. I don't think that's out of the question. Get 2 tackles for loss there too.
Booner said Jimmy Neutron's pops.
Oh my god,
that's a good one.
Booner,
that is a good one.
You like ducks?
No.
Secret loves ducks.
Yeah, he loves ducks.
He went to his pocket and was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, but I think Aiden Hutchinson bounces back in a big way. Like I said, JB had him at 2. I'm going to keep him at 1.5. I'm not going to get too greedy, but I can see 4 tackles, making a play in the backfield, a tackle for a loss in the second half.
Yeah, I guess in the chat, too. If you guys listen to the chat, and you're active on the keyboard right now, what do you expect? How many tackles do you expect Aiden Hutchinson to have? And are we just saying sack for the fuck of it, or do you guys truly feel like he's getting a sack?
No, I definitely think he's going to get a sack.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You too, JB?
Oh, yeah. I definitely agree with that. AG's got some plan for Hutchinson right now. You can tell. You can tell he was a little let down by Aiden's performance in the first game. So this is the bounce back right here. And he's going to come all out for this one, guaranteed.
I'm excited to see him, man. I'm going to dive fully into the All-22 tonight. I wasn't able to last night because I did a pod with my guy, Booner, from the Booner Sports Show that comes out tonight, by the way. So when you guys wrap up this show, you want to hear some more Detroit Lions talk, we dove in last night. Shout out to Booner. We might be doing that every week. I'll be down if I'm available. But tonight I'm going to jump into the All-22, and I guess I feel – because I want to watch Washington's All-22 as well, because I know there's a close game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's supposed to be a bad team, but you guys already know how I feel about the Jags. I think they're going to be a little bit better than a lot of people are expecting, but they did – Trevor Lawrence underperformed from what I thought he could be.
Yes.
This past Sunday too, but
it's still it's still early. Not a lot of preseason work. Obviously, the shortened preseason. Young guys might struggle out the gate, so I'm gonna give him time. I still think he's gonna be good.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Cobbzilla, it's the neck. It stretches like a trombone. 4 sacks, book it. 9 drinks. Says Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Jeremy Anderson asks, "What's all-22?" All-22 is when you get 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense within like an aerial shot versus like the broadcast version where it's like straight up.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders, we will be downtown at the Brass Rail enjoying the game in the pregame show, walking the streets, hitting shotguns with random strangers. I'll challenge you guys to beat my guy Spinny in that. All right, he's a beast. He's undefeated so far. I think, Will got you.
That's not a shotgun race. First of all, he was chugging it out of a bat that makes it a lot easier to chug a beer.
Excuses is all I
He
hear.
didn't pour the full thing in there.
Excuses.
I'm saying, give me one of those bats and I'll beat him.
Hey, you know what? Worldwide Will, I hope you're listening. Hey, I'm going to get Worldwide Will.
Bring him to the Brass Rail.
Yeah, we got to sell this once and for all.
Hell yeah.
100%. If you guys don't know who that is, that's the famous on Tiger's Twitter for chugging whatever the hell he's drinking. I think it's Truly's, right?
I think it was just alcohol until the Lions or the Tigers scored more than 3 runs.
Yeah, and he was on that for quite a while. By the way, Tigers, I think, with 21 shutouts this year.
Tigers suck. They're dog shit.
Nonetheless, though, we'll be downtown at the Brass Rail turning up for the Detroit Lions pregame show. Check us out. The heavyweight's going to be there turning up, as well as Armani and Edwards with Maz, Adam Baydoun. The whole crew's going to be there. I know a lot of you guys miss Stick. Come turn up with Stick. Stick, he'll tell you he's not drinking, but if you bring one to him, he'll take a shot with you. So
for sure.
Make sure you guys head downtown, the Brass Rail, this Sunday from 11 to 1, and come party with your favorites from Woodward Sports. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Fellas, let's be honest. We like things to be easy. We like simple stuff, like sports 7 days a week. We like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play. And before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
For a limited time only, all new burgers and loaded fries are at Big Boy. It's not Slim Jim, it's the Big Jim. The chili cheese is such a tease. And guess what else is new? The bacon, blue, and how about upgrading those fries? Chili cheese fries, maybe. They got the baked potato fries. Those look fire, honestly. I might have to go try some of those. Those baked potato fries look good. And they also got nacho fries. So satisfy those taste buds at Big Boy, baby.
What
Scotty Fun coupons live in the house.
Man.
That's funny.
Hey, Sus, what does he say when he pulls it out? What's his line?
Relax.
Check it out.
Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to the final stretch of the Woodward Heavyweights. We got a wild one today, guys. Thank you for tuning in with us. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. I'm trying to hit 100. I don't know if we're going to hit it before the show ends, but it'd be pretty fucking sweet if we did.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be
I'm your boy
very
Easy.
sweet.
Join my man Spin Mo Rash. We got
Hello.
Young Sus in the TD booth, a.k.a. Inspector Gadget, a.k.a. Dr. Doofenshmirtz, a.k.a. Handsome Squidward. We got JB Smooth in the audio booth, avoiding all the smoke. He really got away with, like, OJ death, avoiding the nickname.
Yeah.
I know it's because you love me, Easy. That's what it is. That's really what it is. You're my boy.
You're my boy, but it's because you're sus. That's why you got the nickname.
Nah.
Not because I love you. I do love you, but you got that nickname all by yourself. But
you earned that shit.
You earned that shit.
Nah.
It's weird. You didn't work hard for it. It's just you're being yourself.
It's natural.
6'6" of sus, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Spinny, I've taken a lot of abuse from Michigan State fans.
You did.
I
They
did.
went after your ass. I caught some strays too. I didn't say shit, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry if I always bring it up, but it was the funniest shit. The guy fucking said he had a musty beard.
Yeah, that was
off the
different
Sam
time.
Flannel strays.
That was the Sam Flannel stray. Yeah, he's like, that musty ass beard needs to shut up. Somebody else in the comments was like, bro, he was back in bed. What the hell?
Yeah.
I said, damn, bro, what did I do? He's like, sorry, I didn't watch it. I just wanted to catch it.
That shit was funny.
Like, fuck, man, I love Ben Wallace.
Nonetheless, though, we owe it to Michigan State fans the proper due credit. And as a Michigan State Spartan,
Yes.
a Spartan dog, preview this game.
This is going to be a tough game, man. I mean, they're going into Washington. Washington is not a bad team. They're not the team they were last year that lost to Montana State. Michigan State is going to have to go out there, and they're going to have to execute on all cylinders to win this game. And I think they can, and I think they will. Because things we need to do, we need that magic of Mel Tucker, that transfer portal, to keep riding. Jacoby Whitman, the highest graded defender in the Power 5 conferences by Pro Football Focus with a 91.8 rating. He is number 1 in the NCAA in sacks with 5.5. He is number 1 in the NCAA in forced fumbles with 4 of them, and he is back-to-back Big Ten Defensive Player of the Weeks. Jacoby Whitman needs to go out there and continue to dominate. Again, another transfer portal guy that we need to continue to feed, who needs to continue to succeed in order for us to go into Washington and get that dub, is Jalen Berger. Week 1 against Western, he had 16 carries for 120 yards, 7.5 yards per attempt with a touchdown. And then week 2, he comes out for Akron. He has 17 carries, 107 yards, and 3 of them tutties. 3 of them tangs. So we need Jalen Berger and Jacoby Whitman to continue having the on-field success that they did the past 2 weeks. I have the utmost faith that they will, because I think those guys are studs. Mel Tucker went out there. He recognized those guys. He attacked those guys. He brought them into Michigan State. Jacoby Whitman out of UNLV, Jalen Berger out of Wisconsin. These guys came in here and they're making a difference. The one thing we need the most, though, we need Peyton Thorne to find himself again. We need Peyton Thorne to step up and be the quarterback that I think he can be, that we saw last year, that set the single-season touchdown record at Michigan State. We need Peyton Thorne to come out there and have a great game, to be firing on all cylinders, to get the ball in the hands of his playmakers like Jaden Reed, like Trey Mosley, like Keon Coleman. He needs to go out there and execute at a high level. In week 2, we all know what he did in week 1. He was 12-24, 50% completion percentage, but he did have 4 touchdowns and then 1 interception. Week 2, he comes out 18-28 for a 64.3% completion percentage, 212 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Wasn't a great performance, not something that will inspire. Although it was a run-heavy game, the defense gave us multiple possessions, getting a bunch of turnovers. They ended up winning the game by upwards of 50 points against a worse Akron team. But Washington is a much better football team than we've seen in Western Michigan and Akron. They're going to need Peyton Thorne to come out there and have success. They're going to need Peyton Thorne, like I said, to be the guy he was last year. I have the faith he can do it. I would have loved to seen him get into a rhythm these first 2 games. But he has the time to do that. He can rely on his running backs to go out there and make plays. He can rely on his defense to create some turnovers to create some havoc in the Washington backfield. So I'm gonna need my boy Peyton Thorne to come out there and show out. That is the key to success. If Peyton Thorne shows out like he did in some games last year, like he did at his height, you still see it. Like, the guy's got a beautiful deep ball. He can get the ball down the field. He just needs to be more consistent. I expect him to. I expect us to win that game. So that's my key, is that transfer portal duo to continue dominating, and Peyton Thorne to go out there, right the ship, get himself some confidence, and make some great throws down the field that we've seen time and time again from him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of Washington. I know last year that a rough one
They had a
to
rough
start
year
the
last
season.
year. Yeah.
And that's why
Montana
people,
State.
Yeah, Montana State, some shit like that. They did have a close one against Oregon. I was just looking at, but I'm not a big college football guy. Yeah. I know Washington's never they're not a premier team, but they'll catch a slipping every once in a while. And they play good teams tough. And yeah, I mean, I think this would be a big test for Michigan State. This actually might be one we will have to tap into.
It's definitely a must-watch game. It's probably the best matchup in the Big Ten this week. Of the Big Ten teams this week, it's probably the best team that a Big Ten team is playing is Washington. So I'm definitely going to tap into all of them. So I'm going to need to see. But like I said, I expect them to go out there. I expect them to win. They're going to be obviously coached up phenomenally by Mel Tucker. I expect Jacoby Whitman to continue to have the success that he's shown in the first couple games. I expect Jalen Berger to continue to run the ball very efficiently and at a high level that he's done in the first 2 games. And I expect Peyton Thorne to make some great throws down the field to his playmakers, again, like Jaden Reed and Trey Mosley. So I expect them to go out there. Watch out for the tight ends this week, though. Watch out for the tight ends. I got a feeling Malik Carr's going to make a couple nice plays. But that'll do it for today. We appreciate you guys tapping in and watching us on... And you're right. Get out of here. Get that shit out of here. We appreciate you guys for tapping in and watching us.
Thought you were going to throw for
You know who we are. We're the Woodward Heavyweights. We're here Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, share it, tell all your friends. For the man to my left, Speak Easy, the one and only. For Young Sus, Chris Platty holding it down in the booth, and our boy JB Smooth in the audio booth. I am Spencer and Eazy. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.